So, let's share this business.
Helm sold.
So I've upgraded our map of the Sword Coast to match a bigger slice of the one you got from the Black Spider. If you zoom way out, you'll see a lot of the regions that were discussed before. They're not marked on here in the way that they were on his, but if you need to refer back to that, you can just ask me or you look at your notes. But right now, Zephyros and his floating wizard tower have sort of settled just off of the northeast of Phandalin in the Sword Mountains. They're kind of nestled up there, disguised in the storm. You all flew some of his griffins down for just a quick drop-off to the outskirts of Phandalin and successfully, stealthily scouted your way past a war camp. There's numerous tents everywhere. A couple of note that were on the outskirts of the forest, north of the Tribor Trail, kind of near the pathway that led to Cragmaw Castle. The bulk of them were here, outside of Phandalin. There was really only one that was preventing you from sort of being able to easily sneak into town. But Sologlyph, the golden-eyed halfling, led you all through a little pathway that kind of took you into the woods that kind of looked up just northeast of the Sleeping Giant Tap House, which was kind of like the more run-down inn, old tavern where like a lot of those red brands had been sort of making their base of operations, at least as far as in the town goes. And it's here where Aurelian played his Flute of the Forest and kind of conjured up a strange image that only he saw of the old fat pompous town master Harbin, whatever the fuck his name is, Harbin Weston. Let me pull it up here. Harbin Wester, that's it. Yeah, I gotta reshare a few images I forgot. So if you try clicking on any of those buttons in town, the images might not work until I share them again. So if you need to see something, just let me know.
Oh yeah, that.
So you kind of saw an image of him in the center of town, which was kind of like the circled center area between like the inn, Sister Grail's little shrine, and little cottage. The Lion Shield Coster supply place that you originally talked to a woman about, like some of their supplies being in the old Cragmaw caves. So right in the town center there, this guy was sort of locked up in a stockade, just real basic. And you kind of saw an image of that as you were all making your way through the woods here. And it's at this point that, let me zoom way in. Everyone's loading everything fine, right?
Yep.
It's
really fast.
Yay!
And I would love to relay what I saw.
Please do, yeah. Go ahead and take point. I want you all to start taking point a bit more on your characters, you know? Pass that information on a little bit. Do it. Give it that Raelian spin.
Alright, let me see. Give this a go. I haven't done his voice in a while.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I just finished a sonnet on my Flute of the Forest, and Harbin Wester is held captive in the town center. I believe that before we go in too deep here, we will have to rescue him. Nature.
Wait,
Hush looks at you all and says, "Intriguing! I must." I don't know, how the fuck does he's got a new voice now? Is it the old voice? I must. What's that, Dr. Rhombus? 2 + 2 does not equal 4. He's flipping through his Manual of the Modron, Volume 4, and he hops up on his broom with Dr. Rhombus flying behind him and says, "I shall return with more information." And he flies off back towards the Tower of Zephyros in the Sword Mountains.
Ace
Raylan,
yells,
what
no,
are
no,
you
no,
talking
no,
about?
No, no.
what are you talking about? We don't want to go too deep in, but you want to go directly to the middle to save someone.
Nature is trying to tell me that Harbin Wester will play a role in our quest. And I believe that it is important that we rescue him.
Ace, confusing looks towards the party as if she was drunk the last time they met. Goes, we're here on a very specific mission to get particular people. Do we remember their names?
Garael, Sildar, and Gundren, I believe. are the three main people we need to get. But more importantly, we also need to warn the town if they're not obviously aware that they are in imminent danger and will die very soon.
So, you all collectively see the lights. The lights are on. They're coming out from most of the buildings you expect. Far, far, far to the west of the forest line is the Stonehill Inn. Lights are coming out from within the inn. More importantly, right below you, lights are coming out from all of the windows of the Sleeping Giant Tap House, which, when you last left town, was completely abandoned after you had wiped out a lot of the red brands.
Wait, which one has the lights on?
The south of us.
Ryan?
Mm-hmm.
All right, how do we want to do this? Do we want to send a single person in, or do we want to stealth in and look through the windows?
I mean, should we just try to focus on finding Sister Garael and Gundren and Sildar?
How stealthy does my leg feel? If I'm wiggling it around a little bit, put some weight on it, hopping around quietly.
So, as Ace properly recognized, your limp, sort of dead lower leg is still there, but kind of flopping off of the back of your new makeshift peg leg. Radoff implied that should you recover Sister Garael, they would have to perform a proper operation to join you with the peg leg and remove your excess dead leg.
Which is just another reason why I need to get the Sister Garael.
Yeah.
I
So,
shall take a
you're
strand
not
of my elf hair and tie your floppy appendage to your peg.
Yes!
You definitely don't feel as stealthy as you think you should at the moment.
Okay.
Well,
How about
so,
I? Kenneth, I roll a stealth check.
Well, sure, I need to know what you're actually doing, though.
Wait. I have a question out of character for a second. Do we still have our insane? Didn't we roll like 34 on stealth right as we ended session last time?
You're correct. Yeah, is that Raelian or Brugark who cast the? I think it was Raelian.
It was Raelian.
Yeah, it was
Raelian.
It was
You
the
did
group.
your- You
Group
did your pass without trace, and that
Yeah.
is
That's what it is,
that
yeah.
is still active for
Exactly.
another 45 minutes.
Oh.
Peck looks-
So anyone within 30 feet of Raelian immediately feels the calm of nature, the quiet of the trees. And you all have plus 10 bonus to stealth checks and can't be tracked other than through a magical means.
guys, let's go to.
You
Barthen's.
notice you've noticed that while you were traveling through these woods following Sologluff and staying near Raelian, that none of your feet made footprints despite the soft rain-soaked ground.
Let's go to Barthen's Provisions, and if we can get some.
Oh, no sleeping giant?
See what we see.
Yeah, because like we're equidistant to both of them, and one of them's an inn, and the other one's got a whole bunch of shit we can. But let's go to Barthen's Provision. No light coming out of it either.
Oh, you're saying the one up to the north of us, northwest.
Yep. Northwest. Yeah.
So you want to do... There's one for Barthen's Provisions and one's for Sleeping Giant. Hostages
You
are
can
people
drag
we
your
need to...
drag your token to vote where you'd like to go. How about that? And then you guys can debate amongst
Peck looks at
yourselves.
Palandor with some sorry eyes because he didn't choose the Baby Bjorn earlier on the Griffin ride. And he waits for Palandor to acknowledge for Peck to come back up onto the Baby Bjorn. They look at each other to make... I want him to acknowledge.
Palandor avoids eye contact for a second, and then he just says, and kneels down on one knee.
And then
you
Peck hops up gingerly.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you are.
So I'm on
you are
Palandor.
Swaddling with the Palandor. Okay.
Yep.
You
not
go where he
swaddling.
goes.
This is Baby Bjorn.
Baby Bjorn. Yeah.
Baby Bjorn.
Are you
It's
wearing
different.
frontsies or backsies?
No, I'm on the
No, no, no.
backside.
We're on backsies.
Okay,
We're
yeah,
totally on
okay.
backsies.
I'm
But I
pretty much
hiked it up.
standing.
That's
I
four
Get it real
people
tight.
for provisions.
Well, the way I imagine it is I stand on his back, one foot on the back of it, middle of his spine, the other on his shoulder, while holding the rope that's around the baby Bjorn.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
how I was thinking.
Brugark and Palandor and Peck.
Yeah.
Where would you guys need to
I think that we
counsel
need
each other?
I think we need information more than we need provisions. So I'm gonna say we go south, at least to see what we see.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay. Ace, are you going with them? Ace? Ace? Ace?
Hello.
The majority of your allies have
Uh-oh.
spoken about going south. Are you going with them?
The argument, by the way, was we need information. I think more than we need provisions.
My audio was all fucked. All right. Try. Now.
Hello.
Hello. Okay.
Hello.
Hey, we were saying we should go south, so because we need information more than provisions. I think
Okay.
was my
let's go.
argument.
Yep. Let's do it. No.
Whoops.
I just clicked all the things. Don't worry, I got you.
I'm staying with Raelian, by the way.
Okay. Yeah. How far
Let's
are
do
you?
the order.
Are you going like all the way up to the?
I
What
mean,
is- what
I
is
don't want to
this
be
black
out in the
ship,
middle
right?
of a field.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna conga line all the way up to the
Ace
Like
sleeping
is
giant.
But bent down.
Yeah.
Ace is gonna kind of
So you
nod
you
to
all
everybody.
want to like get up on the backside there?
I'm
Yeah.
going into the trees. I'm going into the
Oh.
thicket.
Okay.
Last
How far-
spot is totally drawn, by the way. Safety off.
I think you're outside my 30-foot radius of
Yeah.
protection.
You're
You are.
loud
This
now.
This is to scale.
Yeah.
That's just to give you a quick idea. So I mean, as long as you're within something like that.
Are there, Palandor looks, are there windows that are facing in this direction to the
There
north or to the
are-
east?
Yes, there is a window here and here. There is some light coming out of there faintly. Kind of looks like candlelight from this side. You all, let's just do Ace. You roll a solo stealth check. The rest of you roll a stealth check, please.
A normal last one? Oh, no! When we deleted the cache, I just realized that all
What?
my shit's gone. Okay.
Whoa, that's really loud.
It'll take me a little bit of time to get back on it, but I'll give me a second here.
Oh, 4 plus 1. 2
No.
plus 7.
Wait,
That
I
means-
had like a 19 in there. Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, I need to check your armor. I think, yeah, you had disadvantage because I haven't fixed your armor. Let me just double check something real quick.
You guys better hope that my 1...
Is this? Oops. Unable to open window using wildcard link because no module. Huh?
What are you trying to open?
I tried to drag my
Oh, did you click on library? and get the
Stealth.
books?
Remember, you
There
got to
we go,
drag
here
the
we go.
dice, not the.
Yeah. Oh.
But you all have plus 10 as well, so.
Oh, that's good.
Except for me,
Yeah.
right?
I rolled a
Except for
1.
you.
Ow,
No, you
eyeball.
didn't.
I did. I
You
rolled
rolled
a
a 4.
4.
It's just
And-
red plus 1. The 4 is because that was the disadvantage dice.
Oh.
Oh, so it doesn't show... Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah,
it showed
doesn't
both dice.
rolls. No.
Okay, so
one sec.
15.
1 sec here. This does not have disadvantage. Why does it say that?
You're on my... Scoot over.
There we go. Alright, your armor is fixed, Aurelian. Either way, you guys are all fine. As long as no one rolled a 1, you were fine. Ace, would you roll? 15?
15.
Yeah, okay. You all kind of settle in. Are you moving in against the walls, like looking up through the windows? What are you doing?
Yeah. Yes,
Okay, I'm just
I want to
gonna-
move against the wall, and I want to see what's inside very slowly,
Oops,
like
sorry.
sticking my head up, sticking. I'm gonna like stick my back. I'm gonna let Peck take a look inside the window.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm peeking. I'm peering.
Okay.
I can barely reach it.
Make a perception check. I'll just say
Okay.
Peck and Aurelian. 'Aurelian, 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 'Aurelian for now. 'Aurelian, 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 'Aurelian,
Perception. Sorry, I gotta find them all again.
I'm using my elf ears.
Well, I'm gonna use
no.
lucky.
Okay.
Gotta plug that
Jesus.
Steam
Roll.
controller in.
Yeah, well, at least that's better.
Are
I
you
wasn't
making
using
a,
it.
a perception check, Raylene?
Hmm.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. You immediately notice that a lot of these sort of dark-clothed humanoids appear to be gathered in the tap house. It appears to be somewhat restored and getting very boisterous inside. There's lots of cheering and clanking of glasses. Several kegs have been tapped in the bar. You kinda look
I mean,
over
it sounds
there.
awesome.
Yeah.
We should just go in there.
Why are we afraid?
You
Yeah.
do notice there's one or two orcs and a hobgoblin at a table by themselves, kind of just quietly sitting in the corner. They don't appear to be causing any trouble. And the people, like the more humanoid-looking people, don't appear to be even acknowledging them, but they all seem to be in the same building drinking together.
Wait, hobgoblins and humans?
Yes, correct.
Gross.
What's a hobgoblin look like again?
Like a
Yeah, show
zombie.
us.
Yeah, 1 second.
But ugly.
Come to the right
By the way, I'm
place.
trying to search in the library for that.
When a human fucks a turtle, right?
Okay.
That makes a hobgoblin.
Oh, that's a hobgoblin? I guess
Sounds
I
like
had
an
a different image in
Urukai.
my head.
Not a bad-looking man.
There's guys that look like this in there.
Looks like Lionor.
They look happy.
Yeah, they actually look pretty decent people.
Go drink with them.
That's definitely not a bad guy. I
Lionel.
can tell. He
And
looks so
some
nice.
of them look a bit familiar, like red brands who've taken up new colors. Reskin.
Oh,
Still have
fuck
the
that
red brand
guy's
cloaks.
I don't
black
like those.
brand.
Yeah, I don't like those hands.
Ace,
Yeah, he's making fists.
Ace chuckles. in the thicket.
I don't like all those fists.
I don't like those hands. Yeah, he's making fists.
Okay. Do you guys... I'm gonna pull away then and let Peck whisper in my ear.
Oh yeah, I relay. Yeah, obviously. No, I relay all the information.
And
But I whisper like this.
These are the
Balador.
orcs. There's 2 of them.
oh,
Shit.
Okay, okay.
Can Ace also do a perception?
Yes, she may. 1 second, please.
Yeah, obviously, because they gotta.
I just want to whisper to the group.
Mhm.
Can't believe I'm suggesting this, but going in there and buying everyone a shot might prove favorable
Did
for
Ace
us.
did Ace hear that?
I don't know if that's the smartest thing we could. I mean, what if they recognize us? I noticed a couple faces that look familiar.
Hmm.
Okay.
Easier to get them drunk. Oh, what if we cast? I'm just speaking.
Sidebar.
Yeah, sidebar.
Mhm,
What if we use persuasion on the bartender through the window to just start serving a shitload of alcohol?
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah,
not-
persuade the bartender.
Yes,
I have
free
gold in
my
rounds.
pocket.
Not that that's not like a great idea, but maybe we should try to find where Sister Garaele and Sildar
Yes.
and Gundren are, and then do that at that place. Like, because if they're at the Stonehill Inn, do that on the bartender there.
Why not?
And-
Why not? We'll get these guys drunk, and then we'll go to that place and get those guys drunk, and then they'll all be drunk, and it'll be a mess for them. It will be a mess.
Do you want to do a
rules of
pub
that?
crawl?
Yeah.
The
Yes.
rules of persuasion is I have to
God, I'd be so honored.
I have to speak it. I can't whisper it or anything like through a window. Like I have to suggest it to them. That's what you're talking about.
Can we see what
I have
race
another
the
idea.
bartender
Put me
is?
back up to the window. I have another
human.
idea.
Human.
Palandor leans forward.
Clue, or Fiddy, where's the window that we were looking through in relationship to this bar?
Yeah. Right here.
I don't
On
see
So
the,
I'm looking at the Sleeping
okay.
Giant tap house.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Right here.
I think it's been put up high in the kitchen somewhere. I didn't put it there. I don't know why. I think it's the toaster.
Oh,
Yeah, I see a lot of female shapes. Can we
Okay.
blow those up?
Okay. Palador, move us to the east window. Is that a window to the east or is that a door?
Look at that, Raelian.
Those are elves. I mean,
They are elves.
Oh,
They got
This,
big ol' farts.
what's this
Are
right-
you getting all female?
man, these are my people.
Your persons.
What's this window? Is this a window or a door over here? I'm the arrow I'm pointing in the Sleeping Giant tap house.
That's a window. Yeah,
Okay.
you have to imagine if this was flipped, but we'll just say the door is right here. That's a window you're looking through.
Okay, whichever
the
one
kitchen
I
bar.
feel like I can catch the attention of someone running the establishment. I want to go to that window.
Okay. Marinate on that for a second. Ace, you are just sort of looking out over the town right now, to the west or north, the
Yeah,
south?
I'm
What are you
looking
doing?
towards this direction and towards this. Like I'm kind of like surveying that way.
Okay. You, after a moment passes, you clearly see your allies sort of huddling up to the south of the tap house down there. You see a patrol of these sort of dark-clothed humans heading on the road south. There appears to be a much larger humanoid creature down the road to the south, kind of like going this direction. And they're and they're kind of catching up to it, and they're trying to you just see them like waving their hands and shaking and sort of trying to steer it south around the inn. And there's almost a little bit of a scuffle between them. One of the guys runs into the Stonehill Inn right here, and you're watching all this unfold. This is all happening in the span of 10-15 seconds. He comes running back out with a really large orc-looking guy, and they're yelling at this big creature. And he kind of looks like that big thing you saw storming through the woods when you were on your way to
yes.
Thunder Tree.
Okay.
And this guy's just scratching his big topless body, and he's large, much larger than any humanoid you've seen other than that guy from afar. Not quite as large as Zephyros the giant, but they start managing to kind of corral him. He almost looks a little drunk, and they're kind of stomping, breaking through the bushes, and they're steering him south towards what you think is either where the miners' exchange was, or towards the halflings' farm. You don't remember which way, but right now they're going and kind of just rampaging through things. It's like trying to steer a giant drunk thing.
Did I understand anything that was coming out of his mouth?
As they got closer, it just said, "I want to eat humans just like the hill giants did. Why peace?" Something along those lines.
So he speaks common.
He's yelling at common in retaliation to the humans and the orc who are sort of shouting common at him. But you did gather that there's sort of a large ruckus kind of coming from the inn as well.
Can I do
Smells of
anything about
meat
that?
and drink. What do you want to do?
I wanna run back to my party.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you can head back there.
Guys,
Peck,
Guys.
before you do that, Peck, what were you doing?
I wanted to go and see if there's a way I could communicate through one of the windows to, one of the maidens, the bar mistresses, whatever
Okay.
their names are, wenches.
Yeah, there are.
Um,
I mean, you get the distinct impression that they're the bartender and the two bar wenches, or whatever you want to call them, servers, definitely stand out in this crowd. But
Okay.
they are just sort of like in restaurants, like when they're in rush mode or like a bar on a Friday night, they're kind of just running back and forth downstairs
Sure.
to the basement, bringing new kegs up. The cook's putting stuff out in the thing, but it's mostly drinks.
Okay, so for the main bartender, I
Yep.
kind of want to like whistle him over every time I see him get by.
So you're trying to like the window's closed right now. Are you
Okay,
trying to tap
so I
on
have
the
to
window?
open it. Yes.
But
Okay.
but
Quietly.
I hand up a gold coin to
Yes.
to Peck,
Exactly.
and he taps the glass with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Good call.
All right. I like that.
So
Make-
I was about to break it until you handed
sleight
that
of
to me.
hand. A little sleight of hand check.
Okay. Okay, I can do that. Okay.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Break my-
You like just a little tap 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 tap.
Yeah.
And this guy kind of catches your eye, like, and just says one, like, kind of gives you like the 1 minute sign, and then goes back to his business.
Okay.
You see him sort of like,
Classic bartender.
see him like wiping down the thing, like shoving a bunch of mugs up there, and just kind of like shrugs, like he's got to go out and take a piss or something, and then he kind of comes out the door, and then starts coming around to the backside where you guys are. We'll just
Are there any like bushes or anything where like other like our party
Yeah.
members could maybe
Yeah,
hide?
you could
while
you could imagine
Peck and
there's
I
like
talk?
some bushes around here, like in the empty parts of the field. So you all kind of want to like just hide off to the side a little bit,
Well,
Yeah.
I don't want them to know how big
wanna-
our party is.
right?
Did
I
he
want
what-
to.
what
I
is
want to
this
wait
thing?
for him.
It's a big old like just empty supply wagon.
I'll hide under the wagon.
You notice there are like several horses kind of locked up and tied. I don't know what it's called when they do that. Like outside like an old western bar.
Tethered?
know? Yeah, tacked up. They're all tacked up.
Parked. Park the horse.
Yeah, they're parked.
Well, I want to tell the bartender
Okay.
when he gets out there.
I'm just gonna use
That,
this dwarf guy for fun.
Okay, there he is. Yeah, perfect. I want to ask him,
You move
So-
over here.
where is everybody? Where's
Are you two-
what's her name? Gladriel.
Is everyone Peck and Pounder? Are you two staying together?
Yes.
I'm leading
Brugar?
like a ship,
Brugark staying with Palandor, yeah.
pushing on
Okay.
his shoulders with my feet in the directions I want to go.
Aurelian, are you hiding for now, or are you staying with them?
I'll
Ace,
stay
Ace,
with them.
Okay. All right. Sologlyph kind of moves over with Ace and hides behind his wagon. This guy comes out and says, "Ho there, friends. You don't appear to be with the war party. What can I do for you? I only have a moment before they get suspicious."
What happened to all the people? Where's Sister Gyrael?
He kind of
True pirate fashion.
No, I'm trying to whisper.
He looks at you a little bit shifty-eyed and says, most of
Swifty?
the people are in town going about their business, just trying to pretend everything's normal, but some have fled, some have hidden. They've taken over, essentially. But they've hurt
Well-
no one yet other than the town master, and no one really cared for him anyway.
I want to hand him a purse of coins, and the gold coin I had. I just want to hand him a handful of these coins from
Okay.
my own purse.
How much are we talking?
Let me see. I'm trying to see how much I have real quick. Let's do 2 gold coins for right now, because that's a lot for them, right?
Yeah, that's a good amount.
I'm like, and there's more. I want them so drunk that they are all passed out. And there's plenty more where that come from. It's all on me. Don't tell them who it came from. Just keep it pouring.
Just kind of nods. Okay, I could do that. Is that all?
Anybody else? Any orders? Anybody else will have an order?
Does Ace understand what's going on, or is she kind of in the dark?
I mean, you can see them exchanging coins, nodding.
Who else can we trust?
Do you know about Sildar or Gundren? Are they going about their business as well?
Word has it they've been searching the town for them.
Hmm.
But
Can I do a thing while this is happening?
Yeah, I'll get to you in a second.
Alright.
Yeah, he just goes on to tell you that, you know, they've been searching the town for those two. There's, he kind of pauses and stares at Peck, on top of Palandor for a really long time before replying. And he says, they posted wanted posters with a likeness of them in town hall and on the outside of the gate they put up on the main road. Looking for a few of them. Wanted alive, it said.
Oh, really? How much are they offering?
Wait, it's a picture of me writing Palandor?
No, of Gundren and Sildar. He
Oh,
said
got
when
it.
he talked about it. And he says 200 gold each alive.
Nice amount of money. Okay.
Shit.
Yeah,
I
I
hear
s-
that money and I pass out. I have to run for a minute.
Okay. All good. Yeah, he just kind of nods at that. He's like, well, I must get back.
User disconnected from
You
your
know where
channel.
you know where to find me. I'll keep the drinks flowing, but I can't do any more than that. Ace, what were you looking to do?
Ace tiptoes down to the horse.
Okay. You approach and they kind of neigh and sort of snort a bit here and there.
Drug addict horses. I also kind of motion for Sologlyph to come with me.
Okay. He's kind of cautiously nodding and sort of leans up on the edge of the house, sort of just like watching you.
All right, how many horses are there?
There's 5.
All right, and they're wearing saddles, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they're all bridled up and everything.
All right, so I do the old unbuckle the saddle maneuver with Sologlyph. And then
Okay, so you're loosening the saddles. Anything else?
and then once that is done, if it is done, I go back to underneath
Your mic's kind of cutting out a little bit. Back to underneath where?
the wagon.
Okay. He's just kind of Sologlyph's just laughing quite a bit, quietly, and sort of heads back over there with you. You're still slightly injured from the griffins, by the way, if you've
Yep.
noticed. Okay. Brugark, Raelian, what are you guys doing?
Well, am I close enough to get all this information?
I mean, you can observe. Yeah, I mean, like you definitely hear what the bartender was saying to Palandor and Peck. You both sensed Ace and Sologlyph kind of go near the horses. The smell and the sound of the horses was clear enough to indicate that they were doing a little, either checking them out or doing something mischievous. You don't know exactly what they did, but other than that, I mean, just sounds from the tap house kind of coming out through the walls and the glass paned windows.
I would like to breathe life into the flue of the forest, downwind of the noise, so no one else can hear it.
Okay. All right. It's like a little doo-doo-doo.
Yeah.
Projecting your tune over the hills.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a d20 for me.
Gladly. Ooh, let me try this.
Why does he even roll anymore? You know what he's gonna get.
Oh, you did a tower roll?
Yeah.
Oh, what
I
do you
like
get?
that. I like that because you don't know what you rolled, but I can still describe what happens.
Dude, yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
perfect.
Amazing.
See, that's like the perfect use of the dice tower, I think. Same for like your second skin and other weird stuff.
Wait, where's the dice tower? I don't.
It's
Bottom
a
right.
little
Bottom right.
tower icon on the bottom right. You can unlock it and move it though if you want.
It looks like a rook.
It should light up when
Oh.
you drag dice over it, and it basically spits dice out and only shows me the result.
Oh, okay.
So it's like good for
Cool.
secret stuff like this where we want to keep it a little more story based. All right. Well, anyway, you blow your little flute of the forest, and the trees to the east kind of blow and beckon to you. You feel like you need to be a little bit closer within the forest to actually gain any kind of insight from it.
Mm.
Brugark, is there anything you'd like to be doing right now?
I was saying that these people that we're looking for are wanted, right?
At least 2 of them. Yeah, that's all you heard. and you know that your prime objective was essentially to gather these important people, each of them representing a certain faction who've kind of come together in this sort of alliance to have this small council within the Tower of Zephyros. And your purpose was to come here and retrieve them.
Also, you probably don't know this, but we started our journey off with them.
Well,
Radoth probably told you a little bit about that, actually, when you were last with him.
right. Okay. Is there like a wall of wanted posters that we could find?
Well, you did overhear that they were posted in the center of town near the inn, and also on the outskirts of town, like where you snuck past. Basically, there's this wooden wall put up in front of the main path that heads to the northeast out of town, and he indicated that on that wall they were sort of tacked up.
So, okay.
That's all you know at the moment.
If I were... Okay, so this is kind of like an out-of-character thing. But
Yeah,
if
go
I
ahead.
were to impersonate a bounty hunter, would I need credentials?
Not necessarily.
All right.
Depends on your performance.
Oh, I'm not good at performing.
Well, no, I mean that could be.
Oh,
I say that generally, not the performance skill, but like how you as a character approach the situation.
Okay.
I'd say as an
looks
animator, you got your bases covered.
Right. Okay. Would I have time to sneak back to the wall and then try to find their poster and just grab it?
You could, yeah. I mean, you could do that.
All right. I'll whisper to Palindor, I have an idea. And then I go to find that poster.
Great. Where is he going?
Okay, so I mean, you surmise that you could basically kind of just hightail it back to the main road.
Yeah. I'm just going to go get it and then bring it back.
Okay. You head off on your way to do that. It's going to be a short while before you
Yeah,
get there.
that's
probably
far.
like 4 or 5
Yeah.
turns or something.
Yeah. The rest of you, the bartender guy has gone back into the tavern. I'm just going to keep using this dwarf guy to represent him. And you notice,
when I do that, I also cast Pass Without Trace on me.
Okay, I like that.
So
So you're trying to be stealthy right now?
yeah, and can't be
Okay.
tracked and shit.
Alright.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Interesting.
Ace!
I don't know why I wasn't able to click that.
Hello.
Or Peck. Sorry, I'm like poking Peck. Like, Peck. Where were you going with this whole get them really drunk thing? How does Peck respond?
Well, either way, they'll be sloppier and more drunk, conscious or unconscious. I figure we could more easily have our way with them. Whatever unfolds.
I
that means.
express content with this plan.
Biddy, do I have gold coins on my person?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Like how many?
I don't know. I mean, I imagined you guys had a big bulk of your stash there, but you haven't really deposited anything since you were in Wave Echo Cave and beyond that. Right?
But I do have a significant amount of
I
coins.
mean,
Yeah,
if you go to inventory, I have 233 gold pieces.
I don't know if that's 100% accurate, but
Oh,
it's fine.
Yeah.
well, it's a starting point.
Yeah,
you have a lot, right?
You have a lot.
All right,
It's- It's very malleable at the moment.
I want to reconvene with the group.
Okay.
And hi guys, what did you discover?
Well, Peck off the bartender to guys inordinately, but I'm not sure that we'll really find a whole lot of information about where Sister Grail, Sildar, or Gundren are. However, wasn't there a Red Brand hideout? Perhaps Sildar and Gundren went there to evade these.
Quick sidebar. I think your mic's clipping out too
Your
much
mic
now.
is clipping hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the idea though.
Wasn't that Tressendar Manor?
Yes, it was Tressendar Manor.
Ace grins, and she reminds the party that all of her wealth is stored here, and she also instated the Black Brands, her own personal bodyguards of the wealth. Perhaps we could locate.
Now, refresh my memory. That was there was 4 of them, and you killed one as an example.
Yep, there were
So
4
there's
of them,
3?
and I melted one of them. So there's 3 of them left.
Okay. Cool.
And their sole job was to guard the inn and our wealth.
Well, I think one of them is inside this building getting drunk. Right?
Perhaps I could go speak to him.
She doesn't know.
Are you certain? Are you certain it's one of them?
Well,
You definitely, I mean, you would have recognized a sort of likeness. I mean, a lot of humans look the same to you, I imagine.
I
but
thought the image that you popped up with the guy wearing black. would
Goddamn racist
indicate-
elf.
Sorry. All humans look the same.
yeah, there's a chance it could be him. You last left them at the Stonehill Inn, correct?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. I think it might be a good idea to go to the Stonehill Inn stealth.
Yes, I actually agree with. Try to locate them, especially if people are in there doing their normal routine. Trail is in there.
I relayed to the party the story of the giant being steered to the south and how they couldn't quite control him.
Just to refresh your visual imagery.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what they were steering.
Got big-
Cool.
Big teeth.
But away from the inn, right?
Yeah, they're kind of corralling him. Well, right now, as we speak, the horses are getting really, really riled up. The unbuckled, bridled saddles and everything are sort of clanging and falling off some of them. That thing is sort of rampaging. You can kind of hear branches and bushes and brambles just sort of being ripped up from the roots, just charging through the road. Sologlev says, "An ogre. So, they are all working together."
I may be able to charm the ogre. He knows common, and he's probably not too smart. I could probably charm him.
You know, I would say that's a good idea if you know, we need action, or if he sees us. But maybe we can just get by without having to notify anybody. Perhaps we should go if the horses are getting.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe Tressendar Manor might be the next best place to go.
Cressendar Manor or the Stonehill. Anybody see
Well,
where
Stonehill takes us past the ogre.
The ogre's coming right for us, guys. He's on the map.
You see him kind of going that way. And there's a handful of humans and an orc sort of trying to corral him and lead him like that way at the moment.
Let us move this direction.
I'm sorry, which direction is the ogre moving, Fitty? Like, do we
so
hear
if
him,
you-
see him?
Yeah, if you see the line coming out of him right now,
That's the direction he's moving.
that's the direction he's heading to. Very like, he's, you know, not like blackout drunk, but he's clearly like in some sort of like stumbly, not totally normal state of mind. And there's like this whole just entourage of these dark-clothed humans and an orc or two trying to corral him at the moment. They seem to be trying to steer him that way.
One
Ace
more question.
motions to go this way, and if the party says no, I go with the party, and I'm gonna pee.
Okay.
Do I remember from the Stonehill Inn they had like is the back patio, like, is there a back patio, or is it kind of like this situation, or is it like fully lit? Does Palandor know that?
Yeah. Let's do this. I've upgraded your Stonehill Inn. So we'll call that close enough. As far as the first floor being like the common room area, there's like a storage room down below, and then a handful of rooms up top. Probably a couple more rooms than what we see there on the second floor in terms of bedrooms, but it's close enough. But yeah, there was a back door that kind of led out to the back area there.
I think we should wait on Tressendar Manor. Like, even though I think it's a good place that they could be hiding, we should get more information before we make a trek out there.
Okay. Yeah,
Agreed.
It does appear to be that side of town. Like, as soon as you get east of this tap house, it is pretty quiet. Up that winding trail that sort of leads up to, like, sort of kind of like in the image. It's pretty accurate, actually. Let me pop that up again. So if you look to the screen left, if you imagine like a winding path that goes up sort of like a mountainous hill, Tressendar Manor is kind of like up that. Like, it's a winding sort of, not super steep, but definitely like used to be this once sort of small castle atop that looked over the village back in its glory days.
Okay. All right. Maybe we should head north before going west, as Ace.
Okay. Everyone
indicated.
definitely sounds like they're having a great time in the tap house now, courtesy of Captain Peck. You occasionally just see the bar lined with mugs filled with ale. Looks like this guy's keeping to his part in keeping the drinks flowing.
I want to go here, but with the...
Oh, you're still clipping a little bit.
Flipping hard.
I want to stop in that middle spot and...
You might have to put your threshold a bit higher. Even though
Damn it! Okay, sorry.
That, and then there's like this, in TeamSpeak, there's like a delay releasing or something.
From him?
Well, that's push to talk. Never mind. I was thinking like there's like this, if it doesn't cut off the end of your sentence or whatever.
Yeah.
But
I think it's just clipping.
Yeah. I turned the sensitivity, like, so it
Really
was
low.
not... Yeah, it was not as acute.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're all heading right now closer to the smaller cottages that are kind of near the provision shop. Is that right?
Yeah.
Looking
Okay.
towards the Stonehill Inn.
Yeah, our goal is to get to the Stonehill Inn, but we want to avoid the ogre as much as possible.
Gotcha.
So kind of keeping a beat on where he's at, and I want to see if there's any patrols that are, like, walking along this.
Let's see if I get a little
Did,
more fancy. Go.
Did those horses take off?
Oh,
No, I mean, you said you just undid the saddles and stuff, right?
Yeah, I did the saddles.
Yeah,
Oh,
none of them ripped free from like actually being tied up, but some of their saddles and all that stuff did fall off when they kind of bucked and kicked.
Okay.
can I hear anything coming from Barthen's provisions?
No, it's quiet. Lights are out right now. Appears to be closed up. It is pretty. It's like about 10 o'clock at night.
Does it smell?
No, not necessarily.
That's a random question.
What's it smell like?
If people are enslaved in there and they're pooping and peeing,
So
You
far,
know?
other than the image you saw of the town master in the stockade, so far you haven't seen anyone like in danger, enslaved, anything super out of the ordinary, other than, this force of people and creatures appear to have taken up into town.
okay.
That's all you can really see at this point. So what's the game plan here? What are you guys trying to do?
I think the game plan is I want to see if there's any activity back here behind the Stonehill Inn.
Yeah.
And
Similar to the tap house, you just want to creep up on it a little bit.
yeah, I want to get up to the edge of this like hedge, but I want to make sure there's nothing coming down this way, like no patrols or anything. And obviously we're keeping an eye on the ogre, but get down to the edge of this hedge because I want to be able to look into the window is
Yeah,
basically the end
Okay.
goal.
And you're all collectively doing that, staying within the quiet aura of Aurelian.
And Brugark, right?
Yep.
Brugark
Well,
is
no,
on his
actually-
way. I was just about to check in with him. You pretty much approached the wall.
Are there any visible windows or anything on Barthen's provisions?
Yeah, you can check it out real quick.
I look through.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check. Yep. You look inside and notice that it's much more heavily stocked than when you were all last in town. It does appear to be kind of messy in there, but nothing seems too out of the ordinary at the moment. No one appears to be there, however. Brugark.
Yes.
So let's just call this close enough.
All right.
Damn, that's close.
You get up to, and you have to imagine there's a wooden wall up here, like a gate, essentially.
Yeah.
Wide enough for probably, I don't know, but maybe 1 to 2 wagons to drive through. And you have been quiet with your pass without a trace. I need you to make 1 stealth check as you get close because there are a number of guards posted here.
Oh man. This
Spider form.
probably doesn't have the plus of the.
No, it
thing.
won't. And you can roll that normally. I just want
No,
to
dude, I don't know
Oh, you
how
like it?
stealthy I am.
Oh, okay.
I don't
it.
know what it says.
Am I successful or not? How do I feel? Do I feel
So,
stealthy?
you see, even on
Okay.
this side of the gate, kind of almost not like a normal sort of town center, post-it board, but just sort of nail tacked into the wood wall, like a neat grid of wanted posters. And there's quite a few, not just the 2 that the barkeep guy mentioned. And you're able to get close enough to see and or take them if you like. On the other side of the open gate, right about here, sounds like there's about 3 guards posted, and not too far from here would be where that first sort of war camp is that you guys snuck past.
Right.
But on this side of the wall, you've kind of snuck in close enough. You're feeling pretty quiet. You could take a closer look if you like at all of the different wanted posters.
Yeah. Should I? See. Does it have their names above?
It does. Yeah, I mean,
their
like in
picture.
big,
Thank God, because I
big
don't know their
font.
fucking.
I don't have images
know
to
what
show
they
you, but
look
I
like.
will happily describe them all for
Okay,
you.
cool. So here, let me just run a little perception check.
Okay.
I don't know if this is
Yeah.
helpful.
You
I'm just looking.
immediately recognize almost all of them.
They are
The-
your friends.
The most prominent one is a sort of crude drawing of a large dragon, and it says "Wanted, dead or alive, 5,000 gold reward, Felgalos, bronze dragon." And aside from there, all the other ones say "Wanted alive" for questioning. And you see Gundren, Sildar, Radoth, Captain Peck, 2 no names listed, but 2 tiefling characters that you're familiar with, a young paladin, nothing of yourself, Sister Garael, Darren Eatermath, who I don't think you've met. It's another elf with sort of one of his eyes covered with a bandana. And I believe that's all of them. They all vary. They all vary, and it's sort of nailed on. And there's duplicates of each one, almost like a take one kind of thing.
Yeah.
It says report to any guards or Halia Thornton at the Phandalin Miners Exchange or Town Hall.
All right. I'm gonna grab all of those with a stealth check.
I knew that chick was shifty.
Yeah, you managed to kind of reach in there and just sort of take them all away. And then what are you doing?
That's it. I'm slink away back to the party.
You just taking one of each?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, what are the ones that I recognize? And I'm gonna get an. Wait, is there more than one of each?
Yeah, it's imagine if you had a notepad of paper.
Take a number.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
There's a handful for each one, just sort of with one nail through it where you can just kind of rip it off.
Oh yeah. No, I'll just grab one of each. I don't want to
Okay.
push it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and then I'll slink back.
All right. Cool. You start making your way back. You're still quite quiet with your magic aiding you.
And I'm thinking to myself, oh, Peck's gonna love this.
All right, you're making your way back. Ace, you've sort of checked out Barthen's overstocked provision shop. What are you going back to the group? You doing something else?
I'm gonna make an owl noise
Okay.
towards the group, and be like, "Whoo,
You all hear an owl noise come out towards you.
And then if they look behind and they see me, I'm gonna be like flailing my hands, like, "Come here."
I identify the fact that that is no owl. And
I do a piss poor job at the owl
Right
impersonation.
before you say that, Palandor's like, huh, an owl.
At this hour? What?
I see Ace flailing her arms, and I let everyone else know that she beckons us.
Okay.
Okay. Very well. Guess we'll turn back. Go up here.
Mm-hmm.
What?
There's a bunch of shit in here, and it looks like there's no people, and we should pretty much just crawl through the window and just get free stuff.
But that's stealing.
It's not
Yeah,
stealing, it's borrowing.
It is stealing.
No, we're straight borrowing. We'll return it once we liberate the town, but we need to. We're gonna do
I've
good
known
with
you
it.
long enough. I've known you long enough. Go in and get what you want.
Ace looks at the window and tries to perceive if there's any people on the other side.
You look again. You can roll another perception check. You're quite sure it's empty in here from your last go around, but go for it.
Oh my god.
Rolled a 2. You're feeling a bit hesitant at the moment. There is sounds on the road to the west coming from the gate. You gather that it could be another patrol or someone else heading to the inn.
Ace is scared by the westerly sounds, and she scampers through the window.
Okay, you can try to open the window.
I'd love to do that. Like, if it's closed, I open it and I
It appears to be locked.
guys, we got a problem. We got a locked window here.
Peck's kind of steering you a little bit. Pounders says, lean me in. He just jimmies around in his crotch region and pulls out some like lock-picking tools.
Classic.
Are you obliging him, Palandor?
Yeah. I'll oblige him.
Okay.
Roll an oblige check.
It takes him longer than you'd expect it might, but perhaps it's the awkward situation of it all. But there's a little bit of a clicking noise, and he just sort of with one hand sort of lifts the window up. Kind of nods at you, Ace.
I nod back at him, and then I push him through the window.
Push
On
Peck
me.
through the window. He's
Yep.
strapped to Palandor right now.
He's on top of Paldor, right?
Yeah.
Can I do
Strapped
like
in a baby Bjorn.
Can I do like the old like volleyball
No.
like spike through the window?
On Peck?
Yeah.
You can roll for so you could try.
I want to do it.
Okay.
What do I roll for this?
Just roll a d20.
All right. And also I want to use my special skill so I can re-roll that if I fuck up.
Well, you automatically roll with advantage, right? If you decide to burn that. Your tides.
Yeah, Ties of Chaos. That's what I want.
Okay. All right. Gone.
You're using that to push him
roll
in the...
roll with advantage.
I'm not just pushing him in. I'm spiking him in that room.
With
That's
a
not gonna
patrol
make
nearby.
Do I
a
need
lot
to
of
push
noise.
Do I need to push a thing?
Yeah. You can either roll it twice, or if you push that little ADV button at the bottom
All right,
near the
I'm doing
dice,
it.
that'll automatically just roll twice. Okay. Yeah. You try to spike Peck, and Palandor and/or Peck just grabs your arm.
Where's my
And
second roll? That
It
was
automatically rolled 2 dice, and since your dice are black on black, we couldn't see them. But the green one is the better one.
Oh god.
So you got a 6. The other one was worse than a 6.
Holy shit.
It says right here,
Dropped
dropped a 3.
Fuck.
Nailed it.
So you rolled a 3 and a
Nailed it.
6. Poundor is snug and secure, warming the back of Poundor's neck still.
Maybe Bjorn.
You've made a little bit of ruckus, and Sologluff just looks at you all and says, "We need to move and be quiet. he kind of like shrugs his head towards the road, and like you all notice that this patrol of orcs and humanoids have kind of stopped on the road, and they're peering over to the provision shop, but they've kind of kept on going south after a moment.
Ace mutters towards the group. He doesn't know how we do.
I'm with Solo Glove.
Right, I motion towards Peck, like maybe spiking you through the window wasn't the right thing to do, but you
What's that?
get in the window.
He says, "My leg. I'm gonna stick with the paladin for now.
Ace tries
If you
to
want to
get
go
through
in
the
there,
window.
go in there. I opened it for you."
Ace swan dives through the window.
Okay. You go in, and I mean it's loaded with provisions right now.
I start bailing the provisions out of the window immediately. Everything I can find, I just like exploding through the window.
Soglyph like just kind of like loudly whispers to all of you, "Take something and get out of there now. We're going to draw attention."
All right, what am I throwing through the window? What do I see?
What are you throwing through the window? Let's
Can I
find out.
perce-
Are you
can I
just
perceive?
grabbing the first? Yeah, okay. Roll a perception
wanna-
check.
I want to perceive. Oh my god!
So,
Guys!
so you were grabbing like one thing and then getting out, or were you gonna stay in there?
Bad ideas are not tolerated by the dice.
I gotta defy the dice. I'm gonna stay in there. I throw like a candlestick through the window, and
Great,
great.
great.
And I stay to see if I can
Yeah.
find anything else.
Yeah. You know how there's like those windows that like you lift up and there's still sort of like glass above where the
No.
thing stays?
Yeah.
You just throw the candlestick through both panes, not one but both panes of glass from the lifted window.
Oh, double pane.
And yeah. And there's just this glass shattering sound that rings out in the night. Unconveniently, a lot of the storm from earlier in the evening has died down, making the crash quite loud. Sologlef just kind of curses under his breath and starts immediately running to hide behind the building to the south.
Ace yells from inside the building, "Yo, grab that candlestick!"
Hey, Fiddy, are these rocks over here? What is this?
Yeah, they're kind of large rocks, bushes, and things.
Okay, Palandor takes 2 gold coins out, tosses them through the window to pay for the damages.
Ace grabs
And-
the coins.
No. I want to do it to where you are not even noticing. Mister, I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you definitely got your hands full there.
Yeah, and I'm gonna duck back here with Peck, like
Perfect.
behind a rock, and be like, "Ace, get out of there! What are you doing?" And just take off.
I follow.
Okay, cool.
Ace continues to just like rolling
Yeah.
one fashion. She's just around. She wants to find cool shit.
Brugark, you start to get a bit closer.
Yep.
And you're kind of like making your way back to where you thought you were hearing those guys.
Yeah.
And over on the road, you see several orcs and 2 humanoid guys running back kind of full speed towards Barthen's provisions. One has a torch out. The others are sort of drawing their weapons and trying to basically surround the building.
Oh shit.
My building?
You don't know
Do I
anything.
see? do I
Ace, you see a crate of what you think might be healing potions. Brugark,
Do I see Palandor and Rillian from here?
you kind of like I mean like you're looking to your right and you see this sort of these guys
Yeah,
sort
I
of
see these
moving
guys.
on the road.
Okay.
You saw them out of the other corner of your eye, kind of like running off. Just like flits of it though, they're kind of like running
Yeah.
past like a wagon that was behind the building. You immediately feel like caught out in the open. What would you like to do?
Well, okay, so they're running
Mhm.
kind of like this way. Um,
Yeah, they're basically swarming and surrounding the building right now.
Right.
You've seen at least 4 humanoid
I'm
characters.
gonna duck back behind here. Like, can I like basically halt my tracks and just reverse?
You can
hide?
yeah. Sure.
Wait. Well, how the fuck distance is this? 95. Can make it 60, right?
There's like a shack in front of you.
What? Yeah. What is this thing? This
Imagine, if you will, that's just like a couple supply wagons.
wagons?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Supply wagons?
Yeah, empty now, but kind of just sort of like up there for, empty. They've been emptied to deliver the goods, essentially.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can just hide behind these wagons,
Okay.
like over here.
And you still have your pass without a trace on, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead and make a stealth check, and then we'll just add
Yeah,
10
I'm
to
gonna
it
do
in
that,
our
I'm gonna do that.
minds.
And I don't want to know how this goes.
Okay.
You tell me how it goes.
You feel super quiet.
Rolled that nat 19.
And then like right when I get there, I'm like, "Hey, guys!" And I'm kind of like yelling to these guys, but not loud enough to yelling to these guys, but not
Okay.
loud enough to.
Yeah, I mean,
draw the
you
guards.
feel like the guys swarming here are far enough away that you could get like a sentence out right now.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, we got company. That's it.
Okay. Let me just get some fun things on the board here.
Yes.
One
Bring it.
moment, please.
This is a trickster. How
Why is it-
trickster
why-
she is.
Why is this shit scaling properly? Interesting. Let's do it manually.
I sense the tides of nature turn, and I unsheath.
Nailed it.
Long, long dong, and no wait. Was it?
I put Long
Yeah,
Dong away.
long dong and talon. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put my hand on his bow and put my finger.
I don't know where the finger went because you cut out, but I can only imagine.
To my
It went-
mouth.
it
I'm
went
putting
somewhere.
it up to my mouth.
It went
Up to my mouth in a
somewhere.
gesture of
All
be
right.
quiet and don't make any noise.
All right.
That's the universal symbol.
We know it went south.
I nod reluctantly, and I return long dong and talon.
I mean,
And
you can
I-
have them out. Just
I
don't do
pull-
anything.
No, I take long bow and stroke
How
it
many
in
long
my
things you got?
Got a lot
lots of
things
long
going on
things.
here.
Stroke it in my hand.
Bow?
Yeah,
Like Indian rug burn style?
Okay.
Or
I'm
like, what are
becoming
we talking
I'm
about?
becoming one with it. It's the elven way.
Ooh, gross.
All right.
He's getting it ready.
I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
No.
Wow,
No,
it's
this
on.
is great. This is what I've
I'm
been
not
waiting
ready.
for.
I mean, you don't have to do combative things in initiative. I just need
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
flow. Whoa.
I should get
Fucking hell.
Wow, these are not good.
advantage, Fitty.
You're right. So what we'll have to do, I don't know if there's a way I can really automate that, but
No,
you can
God.
just roll it again. And so that was just make note of the two rolls in chat. You got a 10 and then a 12. So I'll just manually put the better one on your. Oh, it already did.
I
'cause
love
it's the second
how
one.
everyone's
Cool.
rolling stealth dice.
Okay.
Be right back, real quick.
All right. Yeah. Let's take a quick 1 minute bathroom drink thing.
We are fucked, sirs. No, we're not fucked. Alright, hold on. Fiddy, do you have your thing on?
He's gone.
Alright, good. Perfect. Look, guys, here's the deal. I'm gonna take a look at what they're wearing, and I'm gonna impersonate one of them, and I'm gonna tell them about the Black Brand. And
Whoa.
so the Black Brand is these people I set up to guard our wealth in the town before we left.
Hmm?
And there's 3 of them, and they were supposed to go out and recruit more members. So hopefully, the Black Brand, we can find them, or we know what's going on.
You think one of these guys are the Black Brand?
I think that everyone's having a fun time. I think the Black Brand has befriended these.
I like that.
And since I'm the leader of the Black Brand, they have to suck my dick.
Perfect.
Good.
You're
Even if
gonna
they-
tell them So what?
I'm basically
Suck your dick.
they're gonna surround this house that I'm in, and I'm gonna be like, look, I'm the leader of the Black Brand who controls this town, and take me to your leader. And then you guys can like follow me or something.
Wow.
But it's ballsy. It's gonna work though.
Okay, but we only got 4 guys to worry about right here.
Wait, hold on, Fiddy's listening.
And
yeah.
you could
Back.
potentially get put
You
in a
listened to the
room
whole
with
thing,
like
didn't you?
10 guys. So, I don't know, man. I feel like 4 is way more manageable of a situation.
I'm gonna get hosed no matter what. I'm gonna have to do. Either I'm dead or I'm gonna have to manipulate. Fiddy,
Huh? Hi.
your muffs.
Hey, I play that neutral card. You can talk about whatever you want.
So I'm playing to fuck the GM.
That's fine.
I'm
There's
just
another
kidding.
there's another chat channel if you're that paranoid.
No, I will not do that. I think. Wait. So hold on. What are you guys thinking? Are we really that paranoid? I think I need to find what I see inside this house and then play the baller role. And that's my thoughts on this situation. And gonna look at you guys and wait for a response. Yep, that's it. That's my thoughts. Thing.
Need David Klug back.
Jeff's just sitting there looking at porn.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, I'm back. I mean, I could hear everything. I just couldn't respond because my sexy mug's over here.
And that's
yeah.
how we're gonna
Whipping
win.
us.
And that's how we're gonna win.
That's how we're gonna win.
And that's how we all died.
Oh man, where'd Casey go? We're down like 2 of
I
our
know.
strong players.
Yeah, I don't really, I don't know about this.
I think manipulation is gonna
Take
be our
me
friend
to
here.
your leader.
Like,
Well,
so the owners of the town are pretty much us, and the people we put in charge are the Black Brand. Or my dudes. Like we should what the deal is. Like we're
yeah,
gonna
but
have
the town is overrun by all these people. We don't.
We're-
I mean, you're 3 guys. Probably
we're either
are.
gonna have to fight these people or we can try and get out of it. Idea, right?
I don't think the Black Brand won this argument.
Never know. I mean, I'm hosed in this house. We'll see what they do.
Dude just set off like a massive fireball.
They could do that.
Worst comes to worst, we got a 120-foot dragon with us.
Wait, we do? No, we don't. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we got a fucking solar glyph.
That's true.
You can just transform into something that just wipes out the whole town.
We're supposed to be finding people, not raising the town to the ground, guys. Remind
Yeah,
you.
you know.
As
Um,
the paladin.
I mean,
Come on, we can do
so
both.
here's my thing. I would rather try and take out these 4 people as quietly as possible.
I'd rather leave and go find them.
I'm neutral. I'm
No,
in a
but-
house.
If y'all, all right, what are the chances
7.
that these 4 guys might just approach the building and not find Ace in
I
there?
think the problem here is that I think Ace wants to be found.
I do not want to be found.
I mean, we won't know until we see what happens. So
Everyone's
let's do this.
back, right?
Yep.
Let's play it by ear.
Alright,
Let's see what they do.
Aurelian,
Let's see what they do.
you heard the glass crash.
Both panes.
You saw some silhouettes approaching from the road, and you heard what Brugark had to report to you. Solglef is hiding behind the building to the southwest of you. Brugark to the north. What would you like to do?
I'd like to close my eyes and control the wind and blow these 4 people away.
What?
How are you doing that? I love the idea.
With my flute of the forest.
Blow as hard as you can on the flute.
Yeah, make a performance check.
A fart noise erupts from the flute. Vinny's laughing already.
Wait a minute. If I do a performance check and I roll, am I gonna make noise with the flute?
Well, yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's what a flute. That's what a flute.
Because
does,
the flute is apparently silent, right? It's a
No.
silent flute.
Not at all.
Yeah, I'm not rolling.
Sounds
that.
just like that.
This is your song, though. Like,
I'm
listen to
definitely
Jambot.
I'm definitely not rolling that. Okay.
I can hear the flute.
What am I
So you
gonna
can
Stand
hold
down,
if
right?
you are
Yeah.
indecisive, but you need to do something. 5, 4. What does your gut tell you? 3.
I'm gonna call out like an authentic owl, as authentic as fuck,
Okay.
and I'm gonna tell Ace and Owl, shut the fuck up, and be as quiet as possible.
Do I get to play out
So roll a performance check.
Like it's gonna sound like her native language. My
Infernal?
owl cry. Yeah.
Infernal?
I'm gonna call out in my best impersonation of Infernal, but it's gonna sound like an owl.
I don't think owls
Wait,
sound like that.
Wait, hold on. Can he try? Can he do it in real life? If
A
it passes
demonic.
in real life,
Yeah. Let's hear that.
I want to sound
Let's
like a
hear that,
demonic
please.
owl. Go ahead.
I need I'd like a.
Wait, hold on.
Okay. Yeah. Get in the zone.
That sounds like a gorilla. Hold on.
We haven't heard it yet.
Wait, I don't even know how to do
we're
this.
all waiting. We're all waiting.
Wait, don't look at me.
Okay, I'm not.
Wait, what would it be like?
Okay, so you cup your hands to your mouth. You see Ace in peril, and the first thing you think is Infernal Owl. Go. Infernal Owl. Go.
He did it! He did it!
Immediately, all of the people, the silhouettes coming towards the provisions shop, just kind of freeze, weapons drawn. Like the one guy just waves his torch around a little bit, and they're all just sort of very tense, frozen on the road right now. The rain's kind of like finally come to a complete stop, although it's still kind of distant thunder and wind. Are you doing anything else?
I can't believe you did that.
No, I'm watching with interest.
Okay. All right.
And I shrug my shoulders at Palandor.
Yeah.
Palandor just shakes his head. He's just like with a slight look of disappointment.
Ah.
Brugark, you notice a human wearing a torch approaching from the road to the west at this like little mini crossroads. Also kind of froze at this infernal owl noise that's just sort of let out around the building here. Weapons drawn. This orc with a great axe kind of just slowly moves closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
It's not your turn. Sorry,
Pick
it's not
up-
your turn yet. I'm just kind
Oh,
of
shit.
just giving you a
Okay,
free
okay,
observation. I'll let
Alright,
you know
thank
when
you.
it's your actual turn. Palandor.
Yeah. Palandor is sitting real tight.
Mhm.
I want him to like kind of get against this rock. And are there any bushes or anything with which to hide?
I
Armor
mean,
and
there's some
shit?
sparse sort of vegetation here. It's probably not the greatest amount of cover. There is a giant sort of indentation behind you that you could jump down into.
Oh, that's a hole. I thought that was a cliff.
Yeah, that's
Like a rock, like a boulder that
it's
went
like
up.
a footprint-like hole.
Ooh.
Oh shit, that is a footprint-like hole.
It
Palandor jumps down into the foot-like print hole. Wait. I'm gonna peer over the edge. How deep is it?
It's probably about 6 feet.
That's a big person.
I could probably climb out of that. I'm like 6'4", so yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not like sheer walls or anything.
Okay. Yeah,
Very
I want to
narrow.
get down there.
Okay.
With Peck.
Yep. Sorry, he's definitely still with you.
And that's quiet, right?
Yeah, it was all...
I'm standing next to you, so.
Sure. Oh, yeah. I mean, my plus 10 and 34 stealth check probably made my Infernal Owl sound pretty damn quiet, right?
No.
Oh.
No.
But did it convey the message that it needed to convey?
Well, you are definitely alarmed.
Did I understand it?
No.
Damn it.
Negative.
You notice Sologlyph kind of trying to get like a more stealthy vantage point. He's kind of like nestling between these buildings. Only you guys over here can kind of see him sort of get over in that direction. You do kind of still hear Peck, Palandor, and Raelian, the sounds, distant sounds, like bellows and moans of that ogre creature to the south. This orc is weapon drawn, cautiously moving forward. Ace, you heard some crazy sound come out of what you think might have been Raelian. You've just laid your hands upon something labeled healing potions.
How many
Small
do
crate.
I find?
It's a wood crate that one would need to pry open. You have no idea. It feels like there might be about 6 to 8 in there from the clanking sounds it made.
So I have questions. The window that I came in through, if I were to grab the crate and jump through, is that a thing that would be likely possible?
Yeah, I mean, you could. The window's still open. You'd probably have to watch for broken bits of glass, but you could
All right,
definitely
let's-
take the crate and try to go.
Let's do this first. Are there any other exits out of this place? I see doors.
Well, I mean, yeah, the main door is up here.
Oh.
There
okay.
are windows on this side, and then the one that you came through.
Okay. Here. And what do I see through this the side?
So you're gonna go out and peer out the window?
Turn, huh?
Well, you would have to move into position and then sort
Yeah.
of look out the window. I mean, at a glance, you can see a silhouette or two out there,
Okay.
especially from the torchlight that's coming from one of them.
I am going to. I'm gonna open up the crate. Open up the crate.
Okay.
What do I see in the crate? Do I have to roll anything to open the crate?
You just trying to rip it open with your bare hands?
Yep. I'm gonna do it with my claw hands.
All right. Roll a strength check. That's a 9. You rip and tear at the wood. You get a little bit of a splinter, but it's nothing too painful. You feel like you would need a better tool or maybe a less frantic time to actually properly open this thing.
Okay. How big is the crate?
It's small. I mean, it's like this size.
All right. I pick it up and I stuff it underneath.
Fragile.
Yeah. I pick up Fragile.
Okay.
Also, this is my favorite Final Fantasy battle.
I don't know what you're talking about. So You try to pry it open. It doesn't. You tuck it under. You're going to try to go out the window, out the door.
Oh, you're gonna give me that? What's
You
what's
get
over,
you've got a move action left. Is pretty much it.
What's over here?
Another closed window.
Closed window,
Mhm.
and then over here is an open window.
The one that you broke, yes.
Can I perceive what else is in the room?
Take an action. You're running out of time here.
Fuck. All right. I dive through the window,
Crate in hand.
right in hand.
Right, make a little acrobatics check for me.
I'll fucking do that.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Oh.
Nailed it.
Wow, you are just. You need to put those dice back, maybe.
Because I'm nailing it so
You
hard.
clumsily try to leap through the window, almost drop the crate. But don't get very far. It's all you can do to not cut yourself on the broken glass and drop the damn thing. But you are outside the building, and you do now see some of these silhouettes have gotten closer to you. You can see about 2 of them from your vantage point. Brugark, you kind of caught that whole display.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I want to make a huge noise, but like over here, kind of area. Can I
Whoa.
throw a fucking rock or something?
You could pick up a rock off the ground and try to throw it. That's kind
Yeah.
of a more in this town, a lot of these in-use buildings are very wood-based in terms of structure. You've noticed in the once or 2 times you've been here that a lot of these older buildings from older Phandalin, from back when that Wave Echo Cave Spellforge was really active, there was talk of this being a really prominent town with stone buildings and all this other stuff. So that is one of those particular types of buildings where it's all stonework and everything.
Cool. That makes it even better.
Yeah, so you could try to pick something up and throw it if you like.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to make a big noise.
Okay.
Throw over to here and just.
All right.
What
Just
kind of skill
roll,
check is that?
Just roll a. It's up to you. I would say normally thrown stuff is strength based, but you could. Yeah, actually, let's just do that. So roll a strength check,
It.
and I'll just add in your proficiency bonus and stuff.
I don't even know how it went. How did it go?
You throw it. There is a bit of a noise here. You see that the guy who was coming in off the road to the west is actually being followed by a second guy, and they both sort of get distracted by that. And
Fucking yes.
kind of what was that?
Yeah. Okay.
And
Cool.
They're sort of scanning the building now, kind of getting into position.
And then cool.
You still have a
and then
move action, and talking is always free within reason if you want to do anything else.
right. What's my move?
For you, I think it's 30.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I could
30,
do that.
30.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, you're gonna stay hidden where you are.
No, I'm gonna get all the way to here. Get to Ace.
Okay. So still kind of staying around the wagons there.
Yeah, enough to. I could get all the way to the corner of this building here, but enough to hide in the shadows.
So you were. Yeah, I mean
Is
that's
that-
fine. That's fine.
Here to here is about 30, so.
Yeah, that's cool. So you kind of
Okay.
get up against the backside of that building.
Yeah, and I saw Ace tumbling out of the window,
You did, yeah.
and I'm like, Ace, they're distracted. Let's make a run for it.
Okay. All right. Peck.
Oh, by the way, Ace has passed without trace because he's within 30 feet of me.
Damn! Fuck! You got fucked.
Yeah.
Dude, that was slick. That was very slick.
Okay. Captain Peck. Just kind of looking up over Palandor. Are you kind of just up near the edge of this thing? Palindor?
Palindor.
I think you're muted or something.
Sorry, yeah, I was listening to everything you said.
Okay, yeah, are you, like, where are you and Peck right now? Are you kind of, like, up against the edge of this thing?
Yeah, I mean, we're paying attention to where everybody is, but I want to be able to wait for a pull of my hair to either duck down or jump out kind of thing from Peck.
Okay.
Because I can't see shit, so... But his head is, like, just above. If it's 6 feet, his head should be just above, and he
Right.
should be able to see, like,
Yeah.
from the shadows.
So he's peering up and he says, maybe I'll have him make a little perception check here.
What? I couldn't hear you.
He said he was just doing a little perception check.
Okay.
So Peck kind of looks up and says, Paladin, there's some circling the building right now. Ace has just come out the window and Brugark is joining her. He's kind of like, says, are we doing this or are we trying to get away?
I want to get away. If we alert them, we'll alert the entire town.
He's kind of nodding, like, yeah. Okay, I'll hold on your action then. He just kind of says. Brings us back to the Infernal Owl,
What did it sound like again?
which is a great nickname.
Caca!
Aurelian,
Yeah.
some of your allies are getting closer to you. The imminent danger is surrounding the building right now. What would you like to do? Gotta be snappy here, guys.
Yeah,
Think
no.
about what you want to do when it's not your turn.
Am I allowed to sidebar?
Sure. You can have a quick sidebar.
Sidebar, I want to throw my crate to you, dude, because you have the best catching in the game.
Oh.
Well, you want to
Does he?
throw...
You want to throw a pile of potions
I'll
at
let
him
It's not.
when
It's
we're,
not very big though. It's like this
when we're
big.
trying to be quiet.
Yep.
Oh my god.
It's like this big though.
I feel
don't know.
like you want us to die.
No, it's got like 6 to 8 health potions in it. Even if you take damage, you're back to full health.
But the problem is that if those 4 people are alerted and we don't stop them, then they will alert every other person in the town, and we are fucked.
Yeah, but I got the black brand. About it, we got this. All right, it's up to you guys, but I feel like if I was gonna throw something, you would be the one to catch it.
Do I have a sight line on Solo Glyph?
No. You do know that he kind of went around that building, but you don't know where he is at this point in time.
Okay. I'm going to if I hold, I can
So yeah, you
move
you
on
basically-
demand, right?
Yeah, you can hold your action. If you decide to take an action, you'll basically just have your position in the order moved for this encounter.
Okay. Then I'll
If you don't do anything, it'll just go back to you at the top of the order next round.
okay.
So you're
I'll
holding.
Yeah.
Okay. Brugark, you see those guys north of you. One of them kind of gets up against the stone ruined wall up there, and he's kind of like peering around, torch and weapon drawn.
I let Peck know.
Okay. Yeah, you can kind of like, within, I say within reason, but like quick little things like, I see someone to the north. That's like it's free. You can say it. You can do that kind of shit. Raylene, you see one of the orcs get sort of flush against the wall of the provision shop, kind of like peering into the window, like behind him, sort of like back against the wall, like peering in. With his axe drawn, sort of just in a readied position. You also see one of the humanoid thugs kind of going around towards where you think the front door is. Everyone at this point's weapons drawn. Palindor, what are you doing?
And Palindor's waiting. I'm holding. Like, I mean, not gonna go anywhere, but I
Okay.
want to stay clear out of danger.
Okay. Pretty much every single person in this area has like moved in around the building into some kind of position, weapon drawn. Um, Sologlyph, you see him almost just very very stealthily kind of like appearing underneath like the shadowed eave of this building on the road right here behind the orc who has not apparently seen him. He's kind of looking up to you, Ace, the only person he has line of sight on, and he's like thumbs up or thumbs down.
I sent the Watcher a thing.
Yeah, that's not important for this exact moment though.
Give me the moment again. Sorry.
Sologlyph is like in the shadow underneath the eave of this roof on the building here behind the orc, and he looks to you, the only person he has line of sight on, and he's kind of giving you the raised eyebrow. Like, what do you want me to do?
I give him kind of like a. I want him to back down. Whatever the hand signal for back down is.
Thumbs down.
Yep.
Okay. You see him just sort of lean flush against the building in the shadows with like a dagger drawn just at the ready. He kind of nods.
Right.
Okay. He appears to be holding there. The other guy to the north, Brugark, you kind of see move into like the ruined doorway. Two weapons drawn. He's kind of like poking around the corner with it. And then he kind of disappears into the framed doorway there. The sounds of the ogre are getting more and more distant to all of you in the footprint there. And the orc rounds the corner here, sees the broken glass, and sees Ace.
What? No, stealth check. Come on. Come
Oh.
on, Ace.
I'll give you the stealth check.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Deal, because that's gonna be awesome.
Sologlyph kind of tipped you off that he was there. You get
Hey.
plus 10, right?
Oh, you are one.
But your rolls
lucky-
are fucking terrible tonight. Like, just stop it.
Jesus.
You burn.
Could you
your-
roll something that's not lower
I'm
than
gonna
a
extra
5?
roll when
magic.
it matters. When it matters, sirs.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter right now.
Tiptoeing past the glass, Brugar kind of reaches out a hand for you after Sologlyph kind of like tipped you off that this guy was coming, and manages to sort of pull you into the shadow around the corner here. Thank your druid. It's your turn.
Ace hands the box of tingly things over to Brugark, and she puts her finger up to his mouth and goes, and then she steps out around the corner, and as she does, she appears. Describe Orc 43 for me.
He looks just like this. Picture's worth all the words.
Jesus. It's fucking dumb.
Nope. All right. So
no.
Ace transforms. Let me look at my spell.
Using what?
She's gonna use like minor illusion. I'm sure that's the name of the spell.
Well, you've got disguise self and minor illusion, right?
Guy's self is what.
Okay, so that's a first level spell slot.
It's so hard. I'm just distracted by this awesome music. She's all dressed in black. She has like a short, shoulder length haircut. She's got like kind of like a trench coat on that's like all black. And that's it. That's it.
So
She rolls
you're
around the corner and she goes, hello, welcome to my village.
okay. So you basically look
Hold
like
on, my audio.
you basically look like Halia Thornton.
Sure. I said, welcome to my village. what's going on here. Yep, there we go.
That's
That's-
the female you've talked with before.
I kind of
who-
look like a variant of that.
Yeah, similar, different hair.
Yeah, very similar.
Okay. So you appear out from aside this building with your magic takes an action to cast. Yeah, okay, I'll allow it. You kind of abracadabra yourself as you come around the corner. This lasts an hour. Blah blah blah. Okay, so take it away, black-clothed woman.
Welcome to my village. What is your purpose here? Who is your leader?
He kind of just gets that really big brow of his and furrows it right up. Can you make a persuasion check for me, please?
Eat it. No way. No. I hate laughs.
Orc 43 rolled a 1.
Okay, perfect.
He kind of just furrows his brow and scratches his head. This your village? How do you work for you?
Yes. They do. That person does.
Why you break window?
Look, everyone's
Make
having
noise.
everyone's having a good time here. Sometimes you just gotta break a window.
We travel long in rain. This not nice.
I'm sure you do. Look, this isn't your window to begin with. This isn't even about a window. You need to bring me your leader. I need to get to her right now. Or him. That person right now.
Sorry, who are you referring to? Out of character?
Bring me to your leader.
You say bring. You ask him. You just told him that you're the leader of this town and you want to be brought to his leader.
Yeah, I want to know who's invading my village.
Huh? How you already met with our envoy? You want
look,
to meet with him too?
Yes, I absolutely do.
Okay.
And don't walk walk too quickly.
He's kind of waiting, gesturing for you to follow. He says, it's okay. Just the leader.
All right, perfect. I follow him slowly. I try to walk as slow as possible.
Okay. Some of the other humanoids come around. And he's leading you this way.
Okay.
The other orc seems totally on board with this. Oh, yeah. You notice very intrigued looks from the humanoids. They approach and say, "Who are you?"
Look, I am the owner of this town, and you guys have wrongfully invaded it, and I want to know who's in charge here. Who's invading my town?
You can roll another persuasion check.
God
if you
damn.
like.
Man, if only you had that extra roll that you could use. Oh, gee.
I'll roll
Dude,
21 again.
Seriously?
I'm gonna move
That
around
was-
to.
Why are you rolling so much?
Because they each have
There's
to
two
roll.
people. He's got to roll for each person.
These guys kind of cross their arms, brows furrowed. They seem extremely confused, but they kind of shrug it off in a way. Brugark, what are you doing?
I want to move up around the corner, but still out of
Still
sight.
quietly. Roll a stealth check for me.
Yeah, because they're. But I'm still out of sight of the.
Yeah.
dudes.
I got you.
You've got those bottles, too. You got a whole crate.
Yeah, but I got
Yeah.
stealth.
Yep.
Yeah, you good. You good.
You just tell me how I fail this at some point.
Yeah, no, you're feeling great about it. You're kind of eavesdropping on this whole thing pretty quietly.
Is he feeling? Is he feeling crate about it? Oh!
Ace, the two humans,
Oh my!
They look extremely confused right now. You kind of catch Solaglef just slinking back into the shadows. You don't really get a read on his take other than he's getting the fuck out of there. And they look at you and say, "You're the leader of this town? I thought Halia had finally deposed of that useless Harbin and taken over herself, but... Interesting.
You'd be
Well,
extremely.
we work for Halia. I suppose she works for you. We could take you to her if you like."
You'd best do that right now.
So very well. And they tell the orcs that they can kind of go back drinking, that they've got this. And they start escorting you south towards the center of town.
Boy.
Right, this is perfect. I'm walking as slow as humanly possible.
The orcs kind of bumble towards the inn, it appears. And the humans are kind of like taking you along the road a bit more, sort of down the straight and narrow path here. The orcs are just kind of like cutting across. They don't care about the grass or any of that shit here. The rest of you see Ace just sort of walking off in this new guise. I imagine most of you kind of caught her sort of transform as she walked around the corner of the building. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm walking
well,
really slow. Like
Palandor didn't see shit.
Mark off
Heck.
your spell slot, please. Ace.
Which one?
Ace, mark off your spell slot.
Okay.
I'm looking for it.
Actually,
What's happening?
Brugger,
Okay.
You cast a new spell too, didn't you?
I marked it.
Oh, I
great.
did.
Thank you.
I did. Shit. Do I need to do the thing?
Oh, yeah, actually.
Man, was Halia friendly towards us last time?
She gave us money for a thing.
Sorry. Oh, and she hated Ace.
Probably.
You pull it off perfectly, Ace. Nothing comes out.
Who the fuck is Solaglef?
Sologlyph
Sologlyphs
is
are
the
little,
golden-eyed halfling / dragon
Oh.
that you all encountered at the tower.
Right, he's just hanging over there by himself.
He was trying to get a vantage point, as far as you can
Okay.
tell.
Okay.
Palandor, weren't you flirting with Halia last time?
I don't. The only person I flirt
Sister Grail.
with is no one, by the way, because I'm a holy man following Lathandia. I flirt with the word of God.
right.
Thank you.
Wow.
Tell it like it is. Preach.
I've waved to these guys. Come on, they're leaving.
All right.
Get over here.
Peck, what's happening? I have no clue what's happening. I can't only see this pile of dirt in front of me.
That Ace, she's going off and getting up to something. Left with some of those black ones.
I don't suppose you heard
What?
any of her conversation because, you know,
Nope.
I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
Did you hear anything?
I heard
No,
it
no.
all with my elf ears and eyes, and I tell them everything.
No, you didn't. But Brugark did.
Brugark did. He
Uh-huh.
fucking certainly did.
I mean, well, really, you probably heard a little bit of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those elf ears are pretty strong. I'll give you that.
I mean, I
Yeah.
guess the question
They're
is,
pointy.
does Ace
exactly.
need help rescuing herself?
Does she ever?
Well, if she doesn't need help, I mean, we can go on with our mission.
God damn it.
I mean, honestly, she just.
I mean, you're really far away now.
She made that ruckus the source of one person, and
I'll give
freed us
you-
up
I'll
to
give
do
you-
whatever we want.
I'll give you a. Ow! What is happening?
Whoa.
Oh my God!
Me? Am I doing it?
I think that might have been you.
Right, am I good now?
Yeah, I
good
think
now.
we're free to do whatever we want.
I'll give you about 20 seconds out of character to debate what you want to do, and then we're getting back to real time.
Actually,
Guys,
yeah, we should probably.
Guys,
Wait,
I'm
she's fine.
walking as slow as humanly possible, so
I mean,
you guys can
Ace,
trail me.
I catch up on your drift there, but I'm not sure what you want us to do. Like, we can jump these guys, or we can just walk through the center of town.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this: you can't really confer with Ace at the moment. You can confer with each other.
Okay. Okay. So
Let's
I have
keep
no
that,
idea
Let's
what
keep
Ace
that
is doing.
separation going.
So she probably needs help. So if she's getting away, then I guess we need to sprint to catch up with her. But she's getting to a point where we can't save her.
Okay. Here's what's going on. Just so you guys know, she's going to meet with the leader of these bandits. So if we get them all in a spot, we can just fuck them all up at once.
Who is the leader of the bandits? Did they say?
I forgot the name.
Male or female?
Female?
A quick question. Did you find anything, by the way, when you went to go look for wanted posters for the bounty hunter thing?
Oh, yes. Posters. And then I show everyone all the posters
Sheets
I
of
got.
paper.
Ah, so,
Sheets of paper.
so
And we're looking through and it's like,
oh,
holy shit. Ace is on the wanted posters.
well,
And so is Peck.
Ace can disguise herself. I'm not worried about Ace,
Ace
but
does not look like Ace right now.
Peck,
That is clear.
Peck and myself cannot disguise ourselves, so it makes no sense. But perhaps you could run up to Ace as one of her henchmen or something. If she's the leader of the town, you could always be her bodyguard or bounty hunter or something. I don't know.
I take pride and offense that I am not in any of the wanted posters.
Oh, you were actually.
Oh,
Yeah. Yours was.
offended.
If
But
you
I'm not.
if you see Bruggark, are you kind of collected with everyone at the moment?
Yeah.
Showing them all
Hopefully they come over
yeah.
here.
So yeah, who's going where?
I want them to come over to me.
Okay. Is that kosher?
is it an accurate resemblance?
No. So Rallying, yours in particular is awful. Like it's someone just made like it's insultingly bad. And it's the lowest reward money, 50 gold pieces.
Oh.
Oh.
Peck
Okay.
surprisingly describes him as Captain Peck of the Chum Guzzler. Has a reward listed for 750 gold.
Okay.
Palandor, there's one with your likeness on it. Surprisingly quite flattering. 250 gold.
Very well.
Brugard, you're not on there.
Right.
You all do notice the make an insight check, actually.
Did I hear any
collectively.
names mentioned with my elven ears?
You did hear Halia Thornton, yeah, who you have met
okay.
before.
So I asked Brugark, how does Halia Thornton play into all this?
Oh. That's right. That's the name of the bandit leader.
Oh, she knows us.
You all know her as the head of the Phandalin Miners Guild, although she definitely seemed like a powerful person at the time to be just kind of.
Yeah.
If
leading the
memory
Miners
serves
Guild.
correct,
He didn't-
Palandor and I made a good impression, but Ace did not.
Okay, but
you recall that she wanted you to depose of the Red Brands, but had specific requests in that she wanted you to bring any correspondences, anything back from Glassstaff or the Red Brands, and she kind of like on a side thing like asked you to go to Tressendar Manor to clear it out.
She is prudent and I believe a bit shrewd. She wouldn't hesitate to turn us in. Now, listen, I can get Ace back, but it just is a determination of whether we want to bring her back or let her continue with her plan.
We should probably intervene.
Okay, so Palandor pulls out a pamphlet, flips it over, and starts writing on it.
Okay.
All right.
What
he
are you
hands
writing, Palandor?
it- Do I have any official wax or anything?
No, I don't think so.
Like even from my days as an acolyte?
Wouldn't Ace have a forgery kit? Or, sorry, not
I
Ace,
don't really think an acolyte would have like an official like wax seal stamp or anything.
Okay, I fold the paper up, and I hand it to Brugark, and I say, go deliver this to Ace and say she is needed. Tell her
Your
to...
mic cut out.
I
Tell
heard
Ace-
she's needed.
immediately, and tell her that so that she can get away with an excuse, basically. And then
Okay.
she can tell those guys here, and Palandor hands 2 gold coins and says, "Pay this to the men for their troubles and tell them to go enjoy a drink. She will join up with them in a minute."
I don't think this is gonna work, but I will give it a try. She demanded to go to their leader, and they are invading her town. I'm not sure she's gonna be able to be pulled away so easily.
Okay.
But if this is all we have, let's do it.
I mean, I don't know. It's either that or we kill them, or we
do nothing.
Try to follow them.
Oh fuck. Well,
Decisions must be made. I mean, it's either she goes through with it or she doesn't.
One of the wanted posters that you were flipping through was for this bronze dragon named Felgalos with a hefty reward of 2,000 gold wanted dead. And you all notice now on the wanted posters, just like what you saw, Brugark, it says, "Please report to the guards or Halia Thornton."
Who's Felgalos?
It's a good question.
He starts to whistle in Infernal.
all right. I'll go try to summon Ace,
Okay.
and then I.
Let's just let her go through with it.
Wait, what would hold on? What would Hush do?
Hush isn't here.
Ah, damn it!
We should just. I mean, we can try to follow her. I'm not sure how to do that.
His whistle's louder.
What if Brugark and I resemble bounty hunters, and we captured Palandor and Peck? I don't really see. I mean, that is an excuse for all of us to occupy the same space without hostility. But
I mean, can you disguise yourself? I mean, to what end? Because we'll be put in jail and all of our shit will be taken away from us.
I mean, maybe there's a way for us to. Maybe we just continue doing what we were doing and let Ace deal with her thing herself.
Ace is
Fiddy,
walking
real quick.
away.
Fiddy,
Yeah.
real quick. Is this sightline not? Are there any guards on the way from there to there?
1 second, please.
This is just fucking whistling.
No, at the moment. I mean, Ace and the 2 guards she was with were joined by another humanoid guards. The orcs
Yeah.
have gone into that building, which you know is the Stonehill Inn. But at this exact moment, everyone's kind of just sort of gone out of your line of sight into the building or no longer visible.
Okay.
You have not seen the golden-eyed halfling since he vanished from that encounter.
So I'll tell the group, let's just go. Let's just catch up to them. Just stay within sight, and then if worse comes to worse, we can pull a ruse or fight.
Okay, so you all are trying to stay stealthy, or are you just going out in the open?
Yeah, no, we're staying stealthy.
Staying stealthy, yeah,
For sure.
but moving at a swift pace.
We gotta
I think
keep up.
I really think we should go to the inn and try and persuade the bartender to get everyone pissed drunk.
Hey, we already did that. He's doing that.
At the end?
That's at the
Oh, no,
giant
at the other
sleeping giant.
place.
This is the Stonehill Inn.
Yeah, I think we should do the same thing here.
Love that translation.
I mean,
Okay. I'm just trying to keep Ace
you
in
approach
sight.
the inn, and the scene is not unlike what you saw at the tap house, although more of a mix of townsfolk, people you all have seen before. You can only see bits and pieces through the window out here, but there's warmth coming out from the place, smells of food, sounds of drinking.
Can I peer through a window that is closest to the bar?
Sure. Yeah, you're looking at it right now.
Alright.
Oh, I
I'd like
see. Give
to
us a map, huh?
spiritually connect with the bartender.
We're on the first floor, right?
But
You are. Yeah.
Can we see what of the people?
I mean, it's a pretty packed house. You're not there, Ace, but the others see, like I said, a mix of townspeople, definitely some black cloaked people. Only a few orcs in here. No hobgoblins or anything else, really. Dominantly human.
Where am I? I'm
You are here. You've just sort of approached the town square with your entourage leading you.
Oh, okay. So we're going past the bar.
Yes. Yeah, they are taking you to what appears to be the former townmaster's hall. You can clearly now see in the center of town what Raelian had described to you in the forest. Dead center in town is good old pompous fat Harbin Wester, just arms and head in like this wooden stockade, just looks to be asleep but alive.
Oh, hi, doggy. Right, and I'm still in disguise, like no recognition.
You are, yeah. You hear them mutter something like, just up ahead, Halia would be interested in meeting you. Or seeing you again.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Fiddy, rolling an insight to see if I can predict which building they're moving into.
Okay.
And then I want to go there. So let's see.
Okay. I mean,
Let's go.
yeah, it's easy enough for you to discern that if this woman is the leader of the town, that she would be at the town hall now, probably, where she'd make her base. Raelian, you reach out and feel nothing. Clearly, Toblin Stonehill does not share your connection with nature. Brugark, you're trying to move around the woodworker shop to the...
Yeah, can
sorry,
you tell me which
the main
one's
shop.
the town hall?
Yeah, well, it should say on the pins. You see it there. Like, you're looking at it. Where you
Oh, yeah,
end up
Town
there.
Master's Hall. Awesome. Cool. So what I want to do... So I'm just whispering to the team here. I know what we can do. We get to the town hall first. We ambush them.
Unless there are people inside.
And then we ambush them too.
I mean, Halia is gonna know that Ace is full of shit.
That's why we ambush them.
Was she?
I don't know, bud.
I mean, you tell Halia,
You're master of the town?
yeah.
He's gonna be like, who the fuck are you? And then you're gonna go to jail, and then gonna have to bust you out. I mean, we could stand outside and pick a fight with them.
I mean, I'm off to the side. Like I can't. I don't want to.
Do we have-
Brugark, as you round the inn, you see that entourage getting very close to the townmaster's hall.
Yeah. Are there windows on the town master's hall?
Yeah. Yeah, there's two, like, on each side, essentially.
Are there any kind of on this side?
You do, it looks like there is probably one or two on the backside, yeah.
Okay. Here's what we can do. We can get around to the hall and then sneak inside and then ambush them.
know what,
Raelian and Palandor, what are you guys feeling about?
I'm just gonna go with
whispered
Brugark.
suggestions.
I'm gonna fucking jump whoever he's talking about.
Okay. All right. Will you all move in near where Brugark's sort of posted up on the outside of the building here? Brugark, you see them. They've just moved past the well. They look like they're about to approach the main steps and the doors that go in. Are you all trying to hustle up to get near there?
Yeah, on my way, I'm going to grab a 2x4 from this picnic table, and I'm going to go around to the front, and I'm just going to shove it into the door and block
brutal.
it.
Shit!
Oh
Nice.
my god.
I mean, okay.
Nice.
You recall that the doors do not have U-shaped handles. You could certainly try to blockade
Oh,
the door
fuck, sir.
in another way.
Do they open inwards or outwards?
Can I... Yeah, I'm going
open
to go to the
outwards.
front and assess a method to blockade the door, and I'm going to do it.
How are you
I'm gonna
approaching
blockade
the
the door
door?
no matter what.
Like an elf with what's my
Okay.
ability?
Stealth?
Badass protection.
Oh, pass
I
without
believe it's
trace.
called
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Colossus Slayer.
Well, if you're sneaking up on a door, you got to make it very clear that you're sneaking up on a door.
I'm sneaking up on that door.
All right, roll a stealth check as you approach the very crowded, populated inn and try to assess your ability to blockade the door.
Ooh.
All right, you are quiet as fuck. In front of the thing, you see no clear way to shove a board in there. You have just recently passed several emptied transport wagons that would take some time to move. I'm sure there could be another thing or two that I'll leave to your creativity if that's what you want to do. You also see from this vantage point, as Peck and Palandor go running across the currently empty road behind Brugark, that Ace and her entourage have just walked up the steps and entered the Townmaster's Hall.
Alright, I want to spend a turn and push those wagons in front of the door.
Okay, that's going to take more than a turn, my friend.
Okay.
But you are quite strong.
I am.
All right. Let's see.
We're like a
Two of the closest wagons.
we're like a turn or two behind Ace.
Yeah, you are a
think we
turn.
can-
You are more like 2 turns behind Ace as far as
What do
there.
I see?
Hold on. So Raylene, you double back and there was a single wagon near the inn.
Uh-huh.
We'll get back to you. Ace, you are brought in. In front of you is an orc, a hobgoblin, and Halia Thornton. She's sort of taken up post and now basically turned the Townmaster's Hall into her own offices of sorts. I can just let me share this again. We'll get into roleplay mode here.
Yeah.
Got that guy going.
This bitch.
We'll do a little bit of this. You kind of look similar to her right now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pop up your character portrait because I like it.
Yes.
Um,
I'm just gonna put these on both of my screens so versus
Yeah.
right now.
that's what I'm doing.
Yep.
All right, so I don't have a token or anything, but theater of the mind. You know what I'm saying? So, her little minions bring you forth and say, "Halia, your boss is here," and you can kind of sense like the undercurrent of disbelief in their voices right now.
By the way, perfect music.
Yeah.
I gotta turn Jambox.
She looks up from some ledgers that she's scribbling away in, and just raises a single brow, and kind of purses her lips and looks at you in your
All right.
disguise. form.
I kind of like as they push me forward, I slap their hands away, and I walk forward and I say, "Hello, Halia," and then I reveal myself as.
Okay. You hear like a gasp from the people behind you. Halia just kind of like gets this wry smile, and she's like, "You returned to me."
I do. We had a significant investment in this town. I'm sure you know well of it, and we're not willing to lose some sort of mutual beneficial arrangement we can.
She's still smiling, and she says, "Well, of course. I've yet to thank you for getting your friends out of town."
You're most welcome.
The rest of you have just arrived at the building.
Yes. All right.
Um,
Get inside.
You're very
God.
quiet still.
Yeah.
you are looking through the window right now, and you see Ace in her true form, in some sort of discussion with this
shit.
black
I'm
clothed
smoking.
woman.
I'm smoking
Is
a
this-
cigar.
Just curious, is this window like? Is there nothing in between this window and then Ace and Halia, or is there like shelving or so? Like, can I sneak it through this window without being seen?
Like, this is where Halia is, right?
Yeah.
You're at the window. There is like a big desk here with a chair.
Shit, okay.
And then like off in the corner, there's kind of like a jail, sort of makeshift jail, like almost like if there was a jail cell that was just open on the floor, like bars that been put in on the floor.
Yeah. Okay.
With, no one visibly in it at the moment.
Is there? Okay. Sorry.
It's okay. So you've all just sort of rolled up on this thing. You can see they're in a conversation. You cannot, through the closed window, hear what they're discussing.
Is there a window that's like here or
Yeah.
here?
Yep, there's basically 2 windows on each wall other than the front door side.
Okay. I want to get to a place, and I tell this to the team too. If we get to a window, maybe a flanking position like this, we can bust in through the window and take Halia hostage
Quick question. To what end?
to kill the guards.
Okay, to what end?
And then
And
quiet, just stealthy ambush.
To what end?
Well, then we get our people, and then we get out of here.
So
We're
basically,
tying up loose ends
just
here
a
in
quick
this
question. Just a quick question. It's 3 of us against how many guards are inside right now?
What? There's just 3.
No, we see 3.
3
and
plus
Halia.
Halia. You don't know
plus-
who's on the other side of the building.
But
yeah, but
you-
we keep it
Okay.
quiet by taking Halia hostage. Right? We say like, don't make a sound.
But there's
Raylene,
3
you've
of us.
secured a wagon. You're
They
starting to move
don't
it now.
doink.
There's
Sounds
there's 3 of us, and just a question, just a question.
Mm-hmm.
If we went and found Sister Garael and Ildar and Gundren as our quest has dictated,
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that they could aid us in retrieving Ace, who will probably end up in jail?
I don't know how, but
It's puffs a
is that possible?
puff
I mean,
off the
because-
first cigar.
Because I'm all about busting in here and saving Ace. Sure, we could do that. We will probably alert the entire town if we do. So I mean, if we want to do that, we can. By all means.
While you guys are debating, you hear the sounds of
An ogre.
an ogre who is still to the south of you. Not just him, but like it's more like an enraged. I want to go back, and it's just like you hear wood smashing and splintering, and it sounds like there's quite a gathering to the south of you. You
But
can't
do
tell
I
how
get a-
far, but like somewhere past that tree line.
Do I get a,
mean-
do I get a thing? Can I say a thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna circle back to you in a second. This we're kind of like everything's
Right.
sort of happening
Yeah,
simultaneously.
outside.
So while you guys hear that, let us go back inside. Halia again is like sort of just finished what she was saying to you, Ace. Says, so you've proven to be quite valuable to the Black Network. I'm sorry for your likeness being on one of those wanted posters, but I assumed the guards would have just brought you to me in one way or another. It is, say, wanted alive on there. This whole thing with the orcs, the ogres, the giants couldn't be helped, but I did manage to keep the town intact and made an agreement to keep the giants out of Phandalin, although they've sent other representatives. Neither here nor there, my people have agreed to take you on with us if you still decide to work with me.
So Ace replies, I've been dead before. It's no big deal.
My team doesn't play
Wanted
until
dead or alive. is
tomorrow
no
morning.
Problem.
At 10:30.
What? Who is that? You're ruining my improv.
I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I say so. Being dead is no problem for me. I say that it's no problem to me to join up with your group, but my party may be more inclined to out, they need to offer them an incentive.
I do not wish for your party's involvement. Your discretion has been appreciated thus far, and I'd like it to remain that way. The Black Network grows bigger and stronger by the month, and with me taking over Phandalin, I believe we're going to be the new nexus to several points of interest in the Sword Coast, where we already have people planted. My people work autonomously. We don't really have bosses per se, but you would be able to report in to other members of the Black Network at times should you need it, and we would lend you a hand in exchange.
Right, Ace
would be
looks
most
around the-
profitable for you.
Looks around the room.
Mm-hmm.
What does she see?
Stacks and stacks and stacks of gold coins. Crates, ledgers that she's been writing in. Since you've been escorted through the town, you've noticed that everything she said has been true. No one other than Harbin Wester seems to be under any harm. She mentioned the wanted posters, though you've not seen them, and you do not know who else may be on them. She's implied that you were on one of them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You did notice that there were several guards posted outside, several near the stockade where the prisoner was. The jail cell in here is empty. That's pretty much it.
Is it just me and her in the room?
Well, no, her other guards that brought you your entourage are still sort of at the back of the room. They've kind of left you to your conversation, though. They don't appear to be prying in any way.
I say, if you're truly sure about what you offer, regards, and let us talk privately.
She dismissively waves a hand at them and says, "Go wait outside."
I walk up
They
to
do so.
Halia. I walk up to Halia Thornton. And I put my arms across her shoulders.
Yep.
And I melt her with acid.
So you're
You
using.
You were unwise to trust me.
Okay.
I mean, if acid does not work, then like whatever my strongest, like I just want to kill her. I want to kill her real
Well,
bad.
I need to know exactly what you are
You
doing.
also have a wand of incredible ridiculousness.
I'm gonna use
But quietly, it's gotta be quiet.
I'm gonna put my my wand up to her and I'm gonna cast 6 magic missiles.
Are
It's
magic
like,
missiles
just like
loud?
stabbing her in the fucking gut.
Yeah, just like I just want her head to explode. Yep.
Is that what it sounds like, or
That's
is
what
it
sounds
like?
No, it sounds like it doesn't sound like anything. It's really swift. Like I just want her head to erupt.
Hang on, let me Google this. How loud are magic missiles?
You have taken her by surprise. The missiles strike her. So what? You're casting them. How many are you casting?
6 out of 7.
Oh,
Right,
from
like
from the wand.
From the wand, yeah.
So you're pulling the wand out.
Sure.
Sleight of hand.
Okay. Roll a dexterity check first, then.
Good luck, guys. Here we go.
It could be a sleight of hand check. Depends on what you're.
Oh, that's right.
That's true. I'd give you that.
How do
I
I
don't know
how
if
do
you
I do
have
sleight?
proficiency in that. I mean, it's a dex check, but
It's a
if
skill
you have
check.
proficiency, then good for you.
Yeah, just do sleight of hand. That's fine.
Oh, where's my sleight of hand?
Under skills.
Skill. Ooh. As opposed to what?
Dex.
Just roll it.
As opposed to just straight up dex?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's sleight of hand would be better.
Right. Then I. Fair rough.
Finally.
She
Wait, how did I-
snatches your fucking wrist before you even get a grip on
what?
the thing.
Oh shit!
And she just gets like nose to nose against you and says, "We have a good thing going, tiefling. And if you want to fuck that up, that's your call. But I suggest you let go of that wand and accept my offer. Your wrist is starting to drip just a little bit of blood where she's just kind of coyly digging a nail in just enough to let you know that she's kind of annoyed but also enjoying it.
Ace
Really quick,
grabs.
wait.
Mhm.
Just as this is happening, because I see this. We're seeing this through the window.
You are.
I start looking for a way to open the window, but quietly.
You look to Peck again?
I don't know. I'm looking for a way to open this window.
Sure. I mean, if you want to do it quietly, your gut would tell you to get Peck to do it.
Okay, I tell Peck to do it.
Okay, you can try to do that. This exchange is definitely still happening before that happens,
Yeah. Of course.
Ace, do you care to reply?
I do care to reply. Ace grabs a hold of her wand even tighter and uses Hellish Rebuke as her eyes engulf in flame. And she casts Hellish Rebuke on Halia Thornton and says, "We are a fiery people, and my party is my family, and I will not abandon them."
Okay. Peck's lockpick breaks in the window.
Oh no. I also add, "I'll join you, but my party comes with."
Are you saying that before or after you rebuke hell?
As I'm casting it, like my eyes turn fiery and I cast Hellish Rebuke. She's taking damage. It's like my party comes with me. They are my family.
Roll 2d10.
Oh shit!
Music.
I know, right? What is this? The
Inception.
which one's the? Oh god, the D10's the one
It's the
that
same
rolls.
one you do for the wild magic, yeah, which you should also roll for.
Here's 2d10,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and then here is. It's not D10. I didn't roll D10. I'm sorry.
That was
Like
for those
12.
d12s?
Yeah, here's D10s,
Okay.
which is almost.
Pretty much the same. Roll for wild
Uh,
magic, please.
So hard when my dice are 100% black.
Yeah.
Here you go. Boop. Oh,
No wild
done.
magic comes out. You do get your Tides of Chaos back, though. Forgot about that. How do I... Here we go. So she gets burned by your flames in reaction to her sort of tightly gripping and slightly cutting your wrist. She's still gripping your wrist ever tightly and smiling through the flames that you just cast upon her, which do not appear to have weakened her very much. The green dot is sort of symbolic of her health status.
Oh, 100%.
She says, "I've not asked you to betray your allies. I've only asked you to work for me. But clearly that's going to be a problem for you." And she just starts walking you to the jail cell with your wrists clenched in hers. Is there anything you'd like to try to do?
I would like to try something, and I don't know that it's gonna do anything crazy.
Just go ahead and use your words.
I'm gonna say to her, "You would be unwise to distrust me," and then also I'm gonna try to absorb her
Jeez.
tight grip with my skin.
She's just laughing. You've come in here, rejected my offer, tried to shoot me, cast flames at me, and I'm supposed to continue trusting you now. You
Yes.
are amusing.
Yes, you should.
she's
Would you trust any other person so weak as to not disobey?
That's a fair point. You can roll a persuasion check. Brugark, so Peck has clearly not been able to jimmy this window open. He broke his lock off in there. Are you guys trying anything else?
Nope.
Yes. I'm gonna smash it.
Okay.
So let's see. Wait.
I rolled a 17 on that persuasion.
Can I? What's the distance here? What we got? What is that? 40?
Meanwhile,
sec,
Raelian
looking.
one-handedly is strong-arming an empty wagon in front of the stone.
He's
hill
pushing
inn.
it up against the window.
Okay. Smashing through this window, with my body, and I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip on Halia.
That's a lot of actions.
Okay.
Thorn Whip is.
I want to do
is that
something.
a
I want to
full
do
action?
something.
Thorn Whip's a
Well,
full action.
Can I Thorn Whip through the window? Oh man, she's too far away for me to do that.
30
She's 40
feet?
away, but only does 30.
Yeah. No.
I
you
wanna
can talk to Palandor.
Palandor. What the fuck do we do?
Order of operations.
Did my roll do anything against that?
So, yep.
So-
While you guys are figure out what you're gonna do, the discussion's still happening inside. Halia appears to be inquisitive with your little retort. She says, "My offer still stands, but I don't like the way you've acted here, and I expect a little more professionalism from you in the future if we should work together."
I am but a fiery tiefling. I can only try to get my party to join.
You're missing the point entirely, Tiefling. You would work with discretion. Do whatever it is you and your party do. Perhaps our goals will align more times than not. I simply want you to be a vessel of information, a spy for the Black Network, as you've already been.
Would you entertain an audience with my?
I've already met your party before. I could speak with them again, though I do not wish to share my more important plans with them.
All right,
She's loosening her grip on your wrist slightly.
I snap my wrist away from her and I say, "All right,
You can make a strength check and try.
I will try that.
Sure.
I'm definitely trying that. Trying so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, where's my...
It's just strength. Just double click your strength box.
Oh, there it is. I found it. Boop.
Yeah, no. Your wrist is like it's just in pain. It's throbbing a little bit with her grip.
I kneel down willingly in front of her and I say, "All right, meet with my party."
You, at
And,
this point, you're still discussing things. She's just smiling at her men who have come back in at the commotion.
I kneel down willingly. She knows that I submit to her.
Uh-huh.
And I look up at her. All right, meet with my party. That is
Pounder, what were you doing?
Well, I was simply gonna say that observation-wise, she's incredibly strong, incredibly foolish of us to engage that with someone.
Your mic is still cutting out a lot. I'm sorry.
no.
Could you maybe just put the threshold back so it's more sensitive or whatever? I don't want to miss those sweet words.
Your laundry's
said,
got to be
like-
done by now, right?
Just like jump in and do what Ace said.
No. Here's the thing:
Don't
is
speak
that
for Paladin.
you
Bitch.
I've paid attention to the signs. And I believe that she would be way more powerful than we could anticipate. Would be rather foolish of us to jump in prematurely, especially with half of our party. That's my opinion.
You're sharing this with Brugark and Peck?
Oh yeah, I'm very
Peck's
open about
nodding
what
in
I
agreement.
believe.
Peck's nodding in agreement with you.
All right. I mean, I would love to engage, but this is not the right time, especially if she's offering a way out.
Yep.
She is.
Did Ace get a reply back from the meet with the party?
So you're on your knees. She's still just brutally gripping your wrist,
like-
and you've
but like-
requested that.
But like willingly. Like I'm not.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to resist.
Right. I get that. She gets that. So she looks at you and says, "I'll meet with your party, but our business must remain private, you and I."
Okay.
Okay.
I whistle
And
out.
she lets go of your wrist and
I
helps
whistle
you
out
up.
in a demonic owl with.
How does that go again?
One that is familiar to the party.
She kind of looks at you strangely, although she seems to be getting accustomed to that. You all hear this noise. Meanwhile, Raelian, you've just dragged this cart. Let's get a little more to scale.
Oh, he's still dragging the cart.
In front of the Stonehill Inn.
All right.
You are quiet. I don't really think you can make a wagon that quiet. Maybe a bit. You get it there, but it's visibly obstructing. The doors, the front windows. What is your plan once you sort of get this thing in place?
I'm going to peer around the corner and just ascertain.
Which corner?
Sorry, the one where, like, beyond the building. This one right here. I just want to see if anyone. I want to know where that ogre is, and
I
see
mean,
if any,
very distantly to the south, you could hear sort of sounds that were a bit more monstrous.
Okay.
If anything, being the ranger that you are and how soft the ground is, you can clearly see over yonder here the path that this thing just charged through, the bushes, the brambles. There's some trees that have been sort of knocked down over there. It would not be hard for you to find where that thing went.
Okay. Is there any action behind me? Over
not really.
here or here, there?
You do notice that the small shrine outside of Sister Grail's cottage has been smashed. It was a shrine to the goddess Tamora. To the town square, there's an unconscious fat man in stockades. You notice to the south, where you saw some of your allies go, there's guards posted out front there. Also several guards in front of the stockade, keeping watch on the prisoner. That's the weather report.
All right. What is just sidebar? What is a stockade?
I'm just calling it that. I think that's the right name. Like when your head and arms are through, and there's like a piece of wood over top.
Oh yeah.
Pretty easy to make. Simple sort of center of town imprisonment kind of structure.
Okay.
That is the correct term.
There you go. Nailed it.
Are there people in the Shrine of Luck?
That is the shrine just mentioned for Tamora that has been destroyed.
Right. Yeah, I just see the lights on. I'm just wondering if...
No. There appears to be no one at the shrine. The lights are on in the cottage, which you believe to have been Sister Grail's home.
Okay. And what's Lion Shield Coster?
That was that's like a big trading company. A lot of their supplies were discovered when you all first entered that Cragmaw cave, like with the little goblins and stuff.
Okay. And that's where Halia worked or something?
No, that was a different woman who ran that. But they're a reputable trading company throughout the Sword Coast.
Okay. Are any of the people we intend to rescue affiliated with them?
No. Sister Grail was affiliated with the Shrine, but not the Lion Shield Coster.
Okay. I want to... Wait, hold on. Did Raelian pick up on my demonic owl? You understand my meaning?
I guess your elf ears probably would have heard it faintly call out. They sound similar, but not quite like the one you made earlier.
That's
The
what I was going
infernal
for.
owl.
Okay.
You heard this as you were sort of scanning 360, pondering where to go.
All right. I want to. All right. So there's people over here, and there's people over here.
Sure are.
All right.
My meaning was
No, you don't need to translate. Have a think on that for a second, Raelian. Brugark, Palandor, what are you guys doing?
Well,
I
if
mean,
we,
I'm
yeah,
The infernal
she's
owl.
powerful for us.
You've definitely
Be
sort of
powerful,
you've
then.
seen the physical pantomime of everything that's happened in there. You did not hear any of it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I see her let go.
Yep.
And-
She just helped Ace to her feet. She
And
definitely
I-
seemed to be in control of the situation. No
Alright.
offense, Ace.
nope.
Alright.
That is what happened.
Can I interject and just
You may.
stealth over here?
Sure.
Alright.
You quietly make your way to the cottage behind the shrine, and see several orcs have made themselves at home inside of Sister Grail's cottage here.
Do I see Sister Grail?
You do not. The place appears to have been turned up quite a bit, but these guys are just in there cozily drinking and eating.
They don't see me.
They have not.
Okay, I'm
They
gonna
are-
retreat.
Okay. Meanwhile, Brugark,
Mm-hmm.
Palandor, what say you?
Does it look like Ace is gonna leave that room anytime soon?
Are you waiting?
I
You can happily
mean-
just wait and see.
And we are loyal party members, but I mean, I want to know if body language wise, I can discern if like the situation where Ace is like no longer about to
Diffused?
get her shit kicked.
I'd say the portraits of the two of them are pretty accurate to the current status, if you still have those up. Ace is casually back on her feet. Hallia's
Smoking a
got
cigar.
sitting there with like a shit-eating grin on her face, but very serious in some regards. And they seem to be, discussing things.
Okay,
in
I'm
a
gonna tell
more controlled
Brugark.
manner.
I'm gonna tell Brugark we really need to find Sister Garel, and we need to find. We need to find Sildar. We've got to find them. So we haven't done any of that at this point. So Palandor is gonna indicate that he wants to head north to go look inside the Stone Hill Inn, see if he can see things.
You're
Okay.
discussing that, and you see Sologlyph kind of come out of the wood tree line behind you.
Oh, is he approaching right now?
He is.
Then I shall not move until he approaches us.
He strolls up and says, "They're looking for all of us." He's kind of mentioned.
He said that?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
How would they even know we're here?
Well, I don't know that they're actively looking for us this moment.
Oh.
He says. But he says there were wanted posters in the center of town
Oh, yeah.
with a likeness of nearly all of us on them.
Right, I got him. And I pull
You
up
say-
papers and I'm like,
You say all of us. Is this you? And Palandor indicates the really high reward poster.
He's kind of stroking his thing. He says, "Hey, yes."
Well,
That would
welcome
be
to the
me.
club.
Says I give people an assumed name if I'm not sure of their intentions.
Well, your secret is safe with us. Have you seen have you seen anything of Sister Garel or Sildar? We have
He kind of
not
sighs.
searched.
I've been eavesdropping and poking around the town a bit, and I have my suspicions. The old manor up on the hilltop.
My gut told me.
There's a strong force heading that way, as if they've cornered something. I can only surmise that they might be holed up in there.
My gut told me. I believe that you are correct.
Well, your gut or your god told you right, I fear.
Can you Palandor looks down and he's covered in armor and he's like, I'm not really great at stealth. You know where Raelian is?
He's doing something at the inn. I don't know
Could you-
exactly what, but
Could you tell him to join us? I believe that we need to get over there to the manor as quickly as possible. I'm not sure what to do with Ace, but Brugark and I will discuss what to do.
okay. He kind of nods and says, "Sure, let's meet up the road, but stick to the north or south of it in the tree line. I'll look for you there."
Well, since we're here, let's stick to the south. I believe there's more coverage for us, at least.
He kind
Between there's a farm to the south of us. If we stick between that and the tavern that we were at before, we should be okay.
he kind of points off to like that tree line marked.
Okay, yeah.
Way off.
Perfect.
Says, I'll look for your elf friend up near the inn and see if we can join you.
Okay. Can from the window, can Ace see us if I stick my head up? Can she see us?
She might.
Right? Is that a yes or a no or a roll?
I say she might. I mean, if you do nothing, I mean, she could roll a perception check.
Is her so the other lady's back is towards the window, correct?
Correct, and her 3 guards is towards you,
So
but on the other side of the building.
And they are. I can't do.
What?
They're like 50 feet away.
They're stupid.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure how to indicate wrap this up, like, and then point to me and Brugark and be like, we're leaving.
Infernal owl.
So wrap it up and then we're leaving. And then Brugark,
Make a noise. Make a
you,
symbolic noise that I would understand.
know how to do an infernal owl by any chance?
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
No.
No. I can do a really great crow, but I don't think it's a very good owl.
I bet you could do an infernal owl. You know infernal.
I don't know Infernal. I
Whisper it. Wait a minute, Palandor. You could give in or into the infernal gets into
if-
my ears.
I mean, I guess the question is, can she see us or not? I'm not gonna make a friggin' noise if she can see us.
You don't know. I mean, like, you know, if you're trying to get her attention, then tell me what you're doing to try to get her attention. If you just hope that
I mean,
she
I'm
sees
waving.
you.
If she's the only one that is visible in the room that can see in our direction, I'm gonna wave
is
my
not.
hands very.
There's
Okay, she's
4
not.
people that can see that
Look,
are looking in
do-
your direction. Their
do-
focus may or may not be on you.
Do infernal that sounds like the wind.
You
Passing
gotta-
through the.
You gotta just do what you're gonna do and see what happens.
And I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
I mean, there's no
Let's just
point
do
in
it.
trying to alert everybody. There's no point. Like,
That's some
can't
sound
do it.
logic.
That's good.
I'm leaving.
Good job. Pats on your back. Really, and
Feel like I'm doing
Sologlyph
something
quietly appears like adjacent to the well here and says, "Psst, we should go. Leave the wagon and join us."
Okay.
And he starts sort of gesturing in this direction and just sort of sneaks off.
I follow.
All right.
Wait, I
Uh,
peek in the window though real quick as I walk away and just see if there's anyone I recognize.
In the inn?
Yeah.
You see the keeper of the inn is still the same, Toplin Stonehill. Elsa, the barmaid that you all have met before, is still in there among several other servants.
Oh, I remember Elsa.
Yeah. And there's a lot of sort of like vaguely familiar townspeople faces in there, and then
Right.
also quite a few faces of these sort of dark-clothed humanoids and several orcs. Although, as mentioned
Okay.
before, dominantly human people just eating and drinking.
Can we see Elsa's picture again?
Yeah. Ace, roll a perception check for me.
All right.
Got my rolls.
Wow.
My rolls.
You are just sort of enraptured by Halia and her deep, deep eyes. You almost feel a little bit of a tingle.
Where do I feel a tingle?
Yeah, I don't know. In your skin suit. She looks back at you and says, "Well, let me know if I can do anything else for you. In the meantime, I must entertain these armed forces and try to keep the peace. They claim to be looking for some spell forge."
Say Hellforge or Wellforge?
Spell forge.
What the? Can I reply back?
This is an open dialogue. Yes. The answer was yes.
You can do something for me. My party seems to be missing. I wish to remain. Provide me with protection.
Your mic's kind of cutting out.
Really?
You
Oh
would-
fuck! All right.
You
hello?
wish to remain?
I wish to remain with you. Can you provide protection for me?
Sure, you can remain here, but could you disguise yourself again? I'm afraid I can't just magically disappear all of those posters with your likeness on them.
Look, I'm gonna level with you. I'm here to collect some people, and you are here to prevent me from doing so. I need to be able to align myself with you, or we're gonna have some problems. The DM contemplates.
Collecting the people wouldn't really be a problem for us. I have no strong feelings on the matter. I simply agreed to cooperate with the invading forces who have taken this town.
All right, then.
Should you collect them and disappear and I don't know about it? Not my problem.
All right, then we have no beef except for one thing. All of her
Oh,
wealth.
yes.
All of her wealth is collectively stored here, and we would love to have that.
Were those your men?
Yes, they were.
They're my men now.
That's
And
great.
unfortunately, your funds were given as an offering to the invading forces, contingent upon preventing their giants from coming in here and eating the townfolk, as they did to the south. The reports from the network were not pleasant, to say the least. So, consider your funds well spent?
That was a considerable amount. We could have purchased half of the coast with that amount of money.
Have you ever been eaten by a ferocious female hill giant who has 20 to 30 male hill giants all peacocking and trying to gain her favor?
Yeah, your mom was great.
Right. So, money well spent, I'd say, but if you'd like an audience with the giants, I can have my men escort you to Wyvern Tor where their camp is set up.
Ace bows down and puts her arms out. I think we're done here.
No, are you sure? I'm sure the escort is still on the road heading down the trail with their offering right now if you'd like to catch up to them.
I'm positive you have nothing to offer me.
Okay, well, you can remain here with me if you like. I can keep you safe. If you are unable to disguise yourself, I'll have to hide you.
Ace transforms herself into vision of the black spider,
Okay.
and then
That's
bows
fine.
and bows deep.
She kind of does a little la la. Meanwhile, the rest of you wind your way beautifully 970 feet
Case
around the
case
town.
rolls. Yeah.
Alright.
Damn, you guys fucking
Wow.
booked it.
Wow. Yeah, you don't get quite that far, but that was beautiful to watch.
Time well
down,
spent.
down at the foothills of the path that leads up to this old manor that you've been to before.
Really, you were just a little pixel I saw running across the,
Yeah.
the map.
On the outskirts of the trees here, you kind of get close to where you recall there was a hidden entrance that the halfling boy showed you.
Ooh, yeah.
Still there, likely. But you are at the main path here, and up ahead you see torchlights and a line of silhouettes. One of them quite large, heading up the winding path to the manor.
Okay.
I'm feeling great about that.
What's our awakeness feeling like? I'm putting that on you. I could go either way.
Pretty pooped.
Pretty
Oh,
pooped.
I feel pretty good, but okay.
I'm
Yeah.
whatever the party feels.
I'm dad level 8 tired.
I mean,
Fair
if
enough.
we're about to
Bad
engage in
level
like a
eight.
big
That's wrong.
thing, I feel like we should wait for
yeah.
Peck and
That's fair.
Hush.
Atop the sort of, if you imagine like you're walking up the
Yeah.
winding path, now that we have more detail, maybe about 20 feet up on an outcropping of stone sort of hill,
Yes,
there appears to
detail.
be some kind of prison cage that's new,
Oh, yeah.
swinging in the stormy wind.
Ugh.
And is
What
there
Yeah, do my elf eyes see anything?
They appear to be an elderly human. Someone similar in appearance to Sildar.
I play my
S-
pan flute.
Striking a memory chord to the first time you met him.
But his name is Poop.
There are a couple torches on that hill, indicating that there may or may not be someone up there, and moving past them is the line of silhouettes sort of marching up the pathway. And I guess we'll pause there tonight.
Oh, can I play my pan flute?
Let
Sure.
him do it.
Yeah, do a performance check.
All right.
Perform.
Get a buff.
Ooh, okay. You've got no bonuses on performance, huh?
No.
With a
Raw skill.
you kind of catch a vision, and it's Sildar sort of single-handedly standing defiantly on the path alone. You can kind of see him looking back and seeing a few small figures running up to the manor and through like the ruined stone walls, escaping, it feels like. And he stands sword drawn, armor on, in front of a large group of orcs, an ogre, some hobgoblins.
This is Sildar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What does he look like?
I relay my vision to the group.
Let's see.
Like a little.
Well?
gnome.
Gentlemen, I believe Gondor calls for aid.
I do not have a good photo of him at the moment,
Okay.
sorry. But he's like an
No worries.
older, upper middle-aged human who traveled with Gundren and was one of your intended rescue targets as a member of the Lord's Alliance.
From the beginning.
Mm-hmm. We'll pick up here next time.
All right.
GG's. No crashes or image fails.
Oh,
I think
man.
we fixed it.
Nope,
Yay.
nope. Did it.
Oh my god.
And
Well, at least I
no one
know how to
died.
prevent it now.
One died.
It's just frustrating. But workable. Alright.
Cool.
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 Good
My
Good
gosh.
job, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You're awesome, man.
That was fun.
Yeah. We'll see ya.
Have a lovely evening, everyone.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, have a good night.
You too. Hmm.
Yeah.
Anybody want to play some games?
Caca!
Wait.
This is demonic.